my space. No decline, I be rising always, always, always. Like you smoke in my face. Say it 3 times. So you...
Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the UFC Mexico City watch and bet along, baby. Moreno versus Royval 2. I'm hyped for this fight. I'm especially hyped because we had the PFL versus Bellator live stream earlier, and we fucking killed it, man. Finished up 1.5 units on that. Ready to get started with the bets here tonight. As you can see, we got 2 parlays and 2 singles. The singles are same game parlays, so they're a little similar. But we got the first fight of the night. We don't want that shit to go the distance. It's like minus 700 not to go the distance. Parlayed that with the Rosas Jr. Ricky Tercios fight to go over 2.5. I think Ricky Tercios is durable as hell, and I'm hoping that one goes long, even if Rosas pulls it off. Second fight of the night, we got Yazmin Jauregui. I always got to hesitate a little bit before I pronounce that so I don't butcher it. Jauregui versus Hughes. I like that to go over 2.5. It's a chick fight. I mean, she does get finishes. She does get knockouts a lot, but I still feel like it's going to go long. We parlayed that with the Daniel Zellhuber, Francisco Prado to go over 1.5. A little nervous there, but both those guys like going the distance. They're just both definitely capable of shutting each other's lights out. So, yeah. Co-main event, we got Yair and over 1.5. That got us to plus money. I would have just taken him if he was plus money, but he wasn't. So I had to just add the rounds in to get the plus money. Moreno Royval, same thing. Took Moreno, really just wanted that, but he's a heavy favorite. So I had to take the over 3.5 as well. But pretty hyped for him overall. And yeah. Yo, Andrew in the house. What's up, brother? Yo, RJs, what's good with you, my boy? Win 11-1 on PFL? Goddamn, brother. Congrats. Couldn't catch the PFL stream and forgot to check your picks. It's all good, Andrew. I had the only pick we got wrong was the first. Well, I only did the main card, obviously, but the first fight of the night, the Clay Collar to AJ McKee. I really thought that was going to go long, dude. AJ McKee subbed him in like a minute. But then we had, what was the second fight? I got to think. Oh, we had the over 2.5 in Thiago Yoel. That was the second fight. Third fight, we had Nemkov beating Capoloza. That was nice. We had Jason Jackson beating Cooper. We had Johnny Eblin beating Impo, which was like sweaty as fuck, dude. I didn't know if he won. It was a close split decision. And then main event, we had Renan Ferreira. And we didn't even, I barely even noticed that fight started, and then it was over. It was pretty fucking sick. OJ's currently just need Moreno to get it done for me, and I stole Naimov money line and Aguilar fight to go over 2.5 at plus 220. Let's make some money today. Hell yeah. I had Naimov finish. That fight was weird as fuck too, dude. They said Eric Silva tore his ACL or MCL or some shit. He like stepped in between the cage and the octagon and got all fucked up. A little weird, but yeah. Successful, Andrew? Yes, successful. We did good. We only had 3 bets because we like parlayed some shit. So we finished up 1.5 units, but 5 of 6 as far as predicting. McKee is a stud, man. He really is, dude. And it really wasn't that I was like fading McKee with that over 2.5 on that. It's that I was giving Clay Collard a lot of fucking credit. Clay Collard's tough as hell. And I was like, this one's going to go long. I'll take the over 2.5. Peter Harris in the house. What's up, brother? I'm already down 1K from the prelims. God damn. I'm also not having a great night on these prelims, I will say. I did great on Bellator, not doing so hot on the UFC so far. But I don't give you guys my prelim picks, so who cares? We're starting with a clean slate. Didn't PFL card have like 8, 9 massive favorites? It did, Andrew. And like all the Bellator on the main card, Bellator went 5-1. And all of them, I think, were heavy favorites. So yeah, I had to parlay a bunch. I had a 3-legger, a 2-legger, and a single. The 2-legger did not hit because of AJ McKee. The 3-legger did hit, and the single hit. Imp is a beast, man. Eblin needs to focus more on training and not spending cash on OnlyFans chicks. Yeah, yo, I gotta say, I was hyping up Johnny Eblin before that fight. I was like, that's probably the most confident pick I have. Like Johnny Eblin's probably top 5 middleweight, even in the UFC. Like if you just spell out what just happened on paper, I know Impa's like a lot better than he was when he was in the UFC, but if you just spell out what happened on paper, Johnny Eblin just barely won a split decision against some guy who got cut by the UFC. Like that's a bad look if you're Johnny Eblin trying to raise your stock in the UFC's eyes. But hey man, he's still undefeated. Gotta give him some credit. Can't believe Hennon was plus money. Yeah, dude. I got him at plus 120 early in the week, and then so much shit came in on him. By the time the fight went on, he was like minus 145. That's crazy. I had Silva sub plus 1100. It is what it is. Yeah, dude. I mean, you can't even like. Obviously, you can be mad about it. I was gonna say you can't even be mad about it just because it was like so fluky. But that would also piss me off even more. So I get it. I think Impo was fighting at the wrong weight class at UFC 170. He's a lightweight or middleweight. He was fighting at middleweight in the UFC. He fought Joaquin Buckley at 85. That was before Joaquin went down to 70. But yeah, he definitely shouldn't be at light heavyweight. I think the only reason he was fighting at light heavyweight in PFL was because they fight so much throughout the year that like it's a less toll on the body if I don't got to cut that much. So like if I'm walking around at 210, I'd rather just cut the 5 pounds 4 times a year than have to cut the fucking 25 pounds 4 times a year. So I've gotten lucky on 3 split decisions so far. Aguilar, Ziem, Dos Santos. You bet them by split decision? Or you were on the right side of those split decisions? Had Quinones plus 152. Happy with the price. Yo, so that Quinones fight, I was getting the main card set up, so I kind of like wasn't. That was like the one fight I wasn't really watching, the Barcelos Quinones. What the fuck happened there? Was Barcelos losing the whole fight and then just got the sub last minute? Also, how late was that? Because I just saw the replay and then I had to close out of it to open up the main. But yeah, that shit looked kind of wild. Getting the bong packed right now. You know, we got to always start it off with a fatty before the fights start. Just a little good luck bong hit, you know? You don't want to take too many losing bong hits. You only want to take winning bong hits. So if you start with a good luck bong hit, you know, that's how you get it going. Well, Jay saying, I think Impa dropped down to 170 for his last fight versus Carlston. Okay, yeah, you're right. Because Carlston Harris is a 170er. Because he fought Shavkat too. Got TKO and must have been hydrated. Yeah. Nice bong rip as always. You know it, brother. Let me get that baby going. Andrew's saying round 1 was close, round 2 Quinones, and round 3 Barcelos caught him with the rear naked. Yeah, so like if it went to decision, you think Quinones would have won it? Or do you think it was still like anyone's fight? Quinones showed some good wrestling. I agree. In the glimpses that I saw, and granted, it's a little biased because we're in Mexico and the crowd is going so loud, but I felt like the crowd was into it where I was like, oh shit, is he winning this fight? Oh shit, Paulie G in the house. Torres plus 140 to finish round 1. Give me that. I like that. But wait, he needs to win and finish round 1, or you just need this fight to finish round 1? Either way, I like that. I think Torres is, I mean, I know for a fact he's the favorite here, but like if you're asking me who wins this fight, I think Torres should win. I also think it should end by KO. And all we really needed to do is end by finish. So I don't really care how it ends. But if you guys are looking for over 1.5 years plus 260, holy shit. So maybe round just to start round or finish round 1 is plus 140. Over 1.5 plus 260. I was on that over 1.5 stupidly for that Charez Lacerda fight earlier, just because it was so it was like plus 190, and I was like, I'll take a flyer on that. Yeah, that shit ended real quick. But I will say that again, I want this to end early, so I'm not taking the over 1.5. But that's value, dude. Plus 260. Torres last finish. Oh my goodness. Barcelos had 3 cage grabs and a wedgie. Should have had a point off, and then Quinones would have won, but didn't matter. All right. Yeah. Barcelos really fell off, dude. He was like 5-0 to start his UFC career, and then it's just I think he's won like one of his last 5 now. One of his last 6. Like something bad. Denial in the house. What up? Finish guaranteed. Here, these two only have one direction, I think, decision. I agree, dude. It's minus 700. That's why I took it. It's just a parlay piece, but we got it to plus money. We parlayed it with the Rosas Tercios fight. Pull that up quick so you guys can see that. So we're working on the yellow parlay here. We need this fight not to go the distance. You know how it be. Sean Bitter, what's up, man? Hope all is well. I think if Duncan wins, it's later in the fight or decision, but Torres, it's early. What up, Sean Bitter, man? I see your tweets all the time on the screen and shit, so that's cool as fuck that you're popping in here. I also saw you followed me on Twitter. What up, man? Paulie G, this is probably fight of the night or at least KO of the night. Yeah, I mean, if we're excluding fights that already happened, I think this or the main. It's hard not to count out the main and co-main, dude. With like I could see both of those being fight of the night. Depending, like, let's say they go 5 rounds, especially. It's like, oh shit, shit. Do you know, defense will not be on display in this one. I hope you're right, bro. Main card minute deserves a like on the stream, fellas. Hell yeah. Listen to AJ's. Also, dude, when I started this, we were at 412 subscribers. We're 8 away from 420. Can you guys get me to 420, man? I just want to be on 420 subs. And then that's it. Leave it. No one else subscribe ever. Channel done. Retired. Just kidding. Keep them coming. But let's get it to 420, bro. I want to chill on that. AJ's can't wait for this shit. All right, I got to take this bong hit before this fight starts. Took a fatty because I haven't smoked since the PFL stream earlier. I wanted my tolerance to be nice for this, so I could get nice and stoned. Andrew reminding me for the timer. I got you, brother. Let me get the first round thing in here and the bet. And then I'll get to these comments. Denial blowing that tree, brother. Timer, I got you. Main bong minute. I like that, Paul. That's what it is. I'm changing the name. Main bong minute. I have been toying with the idea, by the way, of going forward doing main card 5-minute and main card minute. So if you guys like the 60-second breakdowns, they'll still be there. If you don't want to hear my voice and you want to just get through it as quick as possible. If you want a little more in depth, I'll go like a minute a fight. We'll do the 5-minute. Because my whole reason for starting this channel was I don't want to listen to an hour-and-a-half podcast to tell me why you made one bet. Just get to the point. Give me your XYZ of why you're picking that. And that's it. I don't need to hear, oh, well, this one time this guy did this in 2019. It's like, come on, man. So I like them short and sweet, but a lot of people have been asking me to do them a little longer. So I'm toying with doing both. Forgot to do a poll for this. I'll get a poll for the next one on who wins. But we are underway. We need to finish. Oh, right away, Torres gets rocked. Oh, but he does a great job of throwing Duncan to the ground, then lands a nice knee. Duncan gets a single leg. Oh, but Torres has the neck. He doesn't actually have the guillotine. He's just using it to defend the takedown. Back up to his feet. Duncan got the double leg now. Oh, let's go of it. Duncan's trying to get this shit to the ground. He's not trying to get knocked the fuck out, I guess. Is Duncan have subs even on his, let me check this shit. 1 submission in his 11 pro wins. Maybe he sees that as his path to victory. What does Torres have? Oh, Torres has lost by submission twice. So I see the logic there. Take him down. But now we got Torres on top, taking the back. Torres has 6 submission victories of his own, so it's not like Brandon Fitzgerald just said that at the same time as me. All right, they're back to their feet against the fence. Torres leaning all of his weight on Duncan. Ooh, tries to fucking lift him over his head. Does get the takedown immediately to the back. 1 underhook in. Gets the other leg in. He's under the neck. This is going to be over, dude. Torres by sub. There it is. Tap out. Let's fucking go, baby. Great fucking start. I mean, it was a minus 700. It would have been pretty fucking embarrassing if that didn't hit. But I couldn't really find anything that I was super confident in on that fight besides the minus 700 fight does not go the distance. So I'll take it, man. Fuck. Especially if it's 2-leg parlay. We just hit 1 leg. I mean, shit. That's all we need, baby. Update the sheet for you. I'll load that in there. Over 0.2 rounds, Andrew. It's in. Rear naked choke. Done. Bang. Easy money. Let's go. Under 1.5, Torres plus 150. Good shit, bro. I'm going to load in the new thing quick. I'm going to go through some of these wacky parlays I got going on too. I didn't bet on most of them. I'll tell you the ones I did bet on, but I like to make parlays like based on where the fighters train and all that bullshit. There was a bunch on this card, especially on the Mexican side. It's telling me I got too many things. Hold on. Crazy shit, bro. Got the sub, huh? Yeah, dude. In like 2.5 minutes, not even 2 minutes. And it was weird because Duncan was initiating the takedown. Duncan he's like, I'm going to sub this motherfucker. And then Torres was like, oh, we're doing sub shit? All right. I got you, brother. Here's the bet so far. As you can see, off to a great start. Fight does not go the distance on the first fight. And we hit that, baby. We're parlaying that with the Rosas Tercios fight. So we're going to put that parlay on hold for a second and try and hit the first leg of this next parlay. Unfortunately, it means we have to sit through 2.5 rounds of Yazmin, Jauregui, and Sam Hughes. The good news is there is no good news. The good news is Jauregui finishes most of her fights by KO. And we've seen Sam Hughes finished. It's not good news for the bet. It's good news for the entertainment. But I'll just take Jauregui to win at this point because I'll tell you why. Because I got this Mexican thing going on. Hold on. Oh, you need Yazmin finish plus 160? All right, how about this, Andrew? She can get the finish in the final 2.5 minutes of round 3, and then I'm on UT. There is no good news. We can both win. You're right. I love those kinds of bets where we got something totally different, but we could both still hit it. Let me change this shit. Let me pull up these parlays for you guys. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. So I'm just going to run through them. They're in alphabetical order. First was the Brazil parlay, okay? You needed Dos Santos, Lacerda, Mendoza, and Barcelos. Lacerda lost that there. He got subbed. Next is the California parlay, which is you can still put in. It's plus 235. Rosas Jr. and Brian Ortega. That's like a decent parlay if you believe in Ortega, because I think Rosas probably wins. The Shootbox Diego Lima parlay, which is where Charles Oliveira trains. That was Dos Santos, Lacerda, Mendoza. Lacerda lost. The Daniel parlay, okay. Daniel Lacerda, Daniel Zellhuber. Lacerda lost. The Entrim Gym parlay, which is Moreno's old gym, the gym it's like the biggest gym in Mexico, probably, as far as UFC fighters coming out of it. You need Shirez, Quinones, Torres, Jauregui, Moreno. So Quinones blew that one. There's the Fortis parlay, which you could still put in. That's plus 558, and that is Sam Hughes and Brandon Moreno. The Mexico parlay, which is Ronaldo Rodriguez, who won, Charez, who won, Aguilar. Did Aguilar win? Who was Aguilar fighting? He won, right? Yeah, he fought Mendoza. Yeah. Oh, Quinones blew it. Quinones was next. Torres, Jauregui, Zellhuber, Yair, Moreno. Okay. The Rodriguez parlay, if you got in on it, is still alive because Ronaldo or Rolando, I don't remember the fucking guy's name. The first Rodriguez, he won. If Yair wins, you can cash that plus 199. The South America parlay, that lost on the first fight of the night with Eric Silva. But it was Silva, Dos Santos, Puelles, Lacerda, Mendoza, Barcelos, Prado. And then the Texas parlay, which, by the way, I did take, but unfortunately, due to that fucking shitty scoring, it was Victor Altamirano and Ricky Tercios at plus 852. That's why I took it, man. A 2-leg parlay at plus 800. And I think they're both live dogs. If you guys watched that Victor Altamirano fight, he won. It was a split decision. They gave it to the other guy. Even he was everyone in the crowd was confused. It was a weird situation. So that one's a little salty. But yeah. Again, the California parlay is still alive. You guys can get in on it. And the Fortis parlay. Plus 235 for Cali, plus 558 for Fortis. You guys are looking for something fun and stupid to do. OJ saying, what you think of this 8-legger I'm going to show you? Well, show it to me, brother. Also, if it's an 8-legger, we're spanning 2 cards, I assume, or is it for the next card? Oh, guys, if it's your first time here, please fucking subscribe. We're trying to get to 420 subscribers because that's what we do here. We take bong hits every time we get the bets right. We take bong hits every time we get the bets wrong. And we take bong hits when there's just been a long amount of time and nothing's happened. So basically, I just smoke weed on the stream and I use you guys and the fights as an excuse to like do it. Just it's all it is. It's like a scheme I got going on, all right? Yazmin right now, 10-1, 7 wins by KO. You trying to match my 8-legger from last week? Yo, facts. OJ's, if you didn't see that, Andrew fucking DM me that shit on Twitter. Andrew, everyone, I gotta shout out like Paul and shit, anyone who was in the chat last week. Andrew was like, yo, I just made 40 units on this bet. And we were all like, 40, bro? Are you sure? You know, that's a lot. He sent me the slip. He fucking hit 40 units. It was a nice fucking hit. And it was an 8-leg, what, I don't even remember if it was money line or the ways they went. Either way, super impressive. Okay, you got Naimov money line, Aguilar Mendoza to go over 2.5, Moreno money line, Muhammad Mahayev. Who's Muhammad Mahayev fighting? Javid Bassarat, same. Who's he fighting? Song Yadong. I know who Song's fighting. Fuck. Oh, Peter Yan, he's fighting, right? JDM's fighting Gilbert Burns, and Jamal Hill is fighting Alex Pereira. So let me think now. I mean, regardless of who Mahayev and Bassarat are fighting, they're probably going to win. They're both really nice. Song Yadong over Peter Yan is interesting. What are the odds on that fight, man? Because that's a fight if like it goes plus 100, minus 100 in either direction. I'm probably just gonna roll with the dog. If it's really big odds, I might gotta look. Maybe I'm like thinking Peter Yan is better than he is still, but like maybe I hold him in high regard because he's a former champ. But like, and Song Yadong's legit. He's still so young, dude. How old Song Yadong? Like 25, something ridiculous. But yeah, JDM. I mean, you're an Aussie, so I know. I was gonna say we think alike. I always go big on the Aussies, and JDM will probably be an underdog, dude. If Gilbert's an underdog, I might have to fly on Gilbert, though. I'm not gonna lie, because that I feel like that's kind of ridiculous if Gilbert's an underdog. Confident. I'm trying to see Andrew. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Andrew can post the picture on the YouTube chat, but he DM'd it to me on Twitter, and so if OJ's, if you got a Twitter or whatever, hit up Andrew. He'll send that shit to you. Just in case, I'll cash out if I don't feel confident with Song and JDM, but I think Song gets a close fight. JDM avoids the grappling and he wins. He will always fight for your money. Dude, but who was that guy that JDM fought on like a few days' notice? And like, it was a split decision and it was like way too close. He got wrestled. And it was like, to me, it was like, oh, dude, JDM ain't ready for the top 5. Like, JDM is nice, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's like got a clear weakness with his wrestling. So I'd be a little worried about Gilbert just being like, oh, I'm gonna take you down. I got great jiu-jitsu, fuck it. Peter Harris, Yazmin to get her first sub. How much is that, Peter? Also, what makes you think that, Peter? Because Sam Hughes usually loses by sub. No, she's only lost once by sub. She's lost once by sub, once by KO. All right, that's the most nervous part here. Sam Hughes has lost by KO before, and Yazmin has 10 wins, and 7 of them are by KO. So was she fighting scrubs? Maybe. Because in the UFC, she's got 1 KO to her name in 3 fights. She got KO'd in one of them. And she got a decision in the other. So most of those KOs, 6 of them were on the regional. Combate Global, which I mean that's not really regional. That's like a legit promotion. And UWC. Yeah, I mean that's like the biggest promotion in Mexico. That's like it's so hard to judge this shit because it's like, okay, she was in the biggest promotion in Mexico, but do we think that's anything good? And then it's like, well, like, where else would you expect the best person in Mexico to be? You know what I mean? Like, just be like, look at like Dricus du Plessis. It's like, oh, he was the best guy in the South African promotion. Everyone's like, okay, who the fuck's in the South African promotion? But then it's like when you see he's champ of the UFC and you're like, oh shit, maybe he was always just really fucking good and just happened to grow up there and train there, you know? So we'll see. Peter, you're an Aussie too, I feel like, right? If you're saying JDM champ soon, pulled guillotine, but mistaken that fight you're referencing, you're right. He did kept pulling guillotine. So maybe they weren't takedowns per se. But either way, bad fight IQ. He's got great fucking boxing, though. Basil, that was the guy's name. Might be the greatest welterweight of all time. Why? Just because he took that fight on short notice and looked pretty good against a top 10 guy. Basil had some success with the grappling. I think that JDM had a couple of weight cuts the week before at 2. He did. He took this fight on a week's notice. As long as Jack doesn't pull Gillies, he should be fine to piece up Gilbert. I was actually at the PI like 2 days after that JDM card, and they had in the locker room still the bout sheet up for like red corner was all in one locker room, blue corner was all in another locker room, and like I remember being like, because JDM was like the biggest name on that card, at least to me, and I was like, "Yo, JDM was just here!" Like it was pretty sick. I'm sure everyone was just there, but you know, to like see it, it was cool. Gilbert beats JDM, in my opinion, first impressions. I got to see the odds, Andrew. Again, you're talking to a bunch. I mean, I'm half Australian, but these other two guys in the chat are Aussies, so you know it's a little bit of a homer pick, probably going JDM. But that's why I said if Gilbert's plus money, I might have to take him. But I'll gladly, as an Australian, take JDM at like plus whatever. Anything less than like 200, I'll gladly hop on that. Song and Peter is Coles. Close? Oh, close. Duh. And Jan needs to mix it up to win, in my opinion. And Song has brick wall takedown defense. Yeah, you're not wrong. The weird thing about Peter Yan is like, okay, he lost to Sean O'Malley, but did he? No, in my opinion, he didn't. So like, I don't know. He's on a big losing streak, but like, is he? I don't know. He lost to Marab too. I'm just going off the top of my head right now. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Peter Yan was on a fucking tear and looked really good, and then I feel like as soon as Aljo like laid out the game plan, it was over. Yeah, Andrew, I could see Gilbert mauling JDM on the ground, but I think as long as JDM is smart, he does get it done. What are the odds, please? I can look it up for you. What card is that on is my biggest question. That's the next card, 299. Yes, sir. Here's the odds. Wow, it's a pick 'em. So I'll go off DraftKings, actually. Still a pick 'em. DraftKings right now, minus 108 for Gilbert, minus 112 for JDM. Yeah, I might have to go an over under in that fight or something, man. I don't know what the fuck to go. That's a really hard fight to bet on. Just like thinking out loud. I mean, without seeing any of the prop odds, just thinking out loud, it's like fuck, dude. Peter, yes, I'm Aussie. I trained with JDM over in Scrappy for a few years. He dropped me on the beach with a body shot once. Powers in his hands, something strange. Hell yeah, Peter. You training with JDM? That's sick, dude. So does that mean you're on the West Coast? You're in like Perth or something over there? I can turn that 8-legger from $7 to 400. May the Lord bless us, dude. Good luck, brother. JDM does have freaky power. You're not wrong. Definitely not wrong. I think and just leave it and enjoy it. JDM fight. Well, the thing is, bro, it's gonna be on the main card. I've been betting every fight on the main, but I understand your logic there. I don't leave any fight, if I'm being honest. Even tonight, I have a bet on every fight. On the prelims, we can go back to it. Let's see what we hit. Naimov by finish, we hit. I had Ultimarano by decision, so that one really hurt. I also had him in that Texas parlay. What was next? Rodriguez, Bondar. Oh, dude, I had Rodriguez by KO or Bondar by sub, and then Rodriguez subbed him, and I was like, God damn it. Puella ZM, I had over 2.5. That hit. Charez Lacerda, I told you guys the over 1.5 just because it was really good odds. That did not hit. Aguilar Mendoza, I had over 2.5. That hit. Quinones Barcelos, I had under 2.5. Which did that hit? Because again, I know it was a late finish. Was it over 2.5 though? And then you guys know my bets on the main. If you don't know the bets on the main, I'll pull them up for you real quick. Gilbert, a big fucker for 10, I'll be honest. Or you can hedge your emotional state with Gilbert. That's a good call. Damn, bro, I've got to learn how to hedge on betting. I've never seen it before. What do you mean? Super easy. OJ's, for example, brother, if you're going, let's just assume you get all your bets on that 8-legger, right? And the last thing you need is Jamal Hill. And let's say the payout is, you said it was 400. If you're going to make 400 on just Jamal Hill winning, then you could drop like 100, 200 on Alex Pereira to win. That also pays out, let's say 400. So then you could just sit pretty, make $400. Yes, you spent an extra 200 on the hedge. So your real profit is actually only $200. But either way, you just sit back and enjoy the fight and make free money. I'm a big fan of hedging when you got the ability to do it. Barcelos under 2.5 hit. Hell yeah. All right, nice. 2:49 on the clock left. I'm glad I wasn't watching that then. I would have been freaking out. Big fucker for 170. My bad. I'm tripping bonks. Yo, ripping bonksies. Good reminder, OJ's. OJ's, thank you for being in the chat, dude, because every time I'm like, yo, someone remind me to take a bong hit. No one says shit. But you talking about taking a bong hit reminded me I have to take a victory bong hit for that first fight not going the distance. So thank you. Peter saying Gold Coast is home. I lived over in Perth for 3 years and trained there. JDM's older bro Josh is a legend and can scrap too. I've been begging them to call out the DS bros since Jack got signed. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure oh, you're not from Gold Coast, OJ's. Where you're from Brisbane or Gold Coast? I know you're from somewhere over there. But that's dope, dude. Gold Coast is sick. Probably one of the nicest parts of Australia that I've been to. Got to be ready to get this clock started, and then I'll catch up on the rest of the comments and take this victory bong hit. Let's hope we get another. I don't know why I'm closing the grinder. I'm going to need it again. Ugh, I got such a tickle in my nose right now. All right, we off. All right. Battle of the Brother, Della vs. Diaz, Jack versus Josh Della, and Nate versus Nick. Dude, and we can put Junior and Justin Taffa on that against, like, who do we got at heavyweight? That's brothers. All right, yo, we'll get Kyle Dawkins to put on, like, 100 pounds, and then him and Chris Dawkins versus the Taffa brothers. That's the move. Yes, bro, I got you with streams as always. Brisbane. All right. Not Gold Coast, but close enough. You need a Yazmin win to keep the parlay. Oh, just need a Yazmin win to keep the parlay going. All right, Paul. Paul, did you send me your play already? What do you have? You might have sent it in the chat earlier. You mentioned the Torres start round 2, which I know did not happen. All right, let me take this bong hit so I can pay attention to this fight. Oh, I should put up the fucking lower for these two. I never updated it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got the odds and shit. Got the odds and the nice looking flags. Well, hopefully this one goes 2.5, so I don't even need to rush. Here it is. Anyone on here, did you guys watch PFL Bellator earlier? I was live for it, but I know most of you weren't on. Curious if I feel like most of my friends were like, "Oh shit, dude, I forgot that was even today." Like, Weird start time. I get it. With it was in Saudi Arabia and shit. Like I understand they need to fucking cater to the people there, but I don't know. Feel like they did a shitty job of promoting it. Or maybe it's just Bellator PFL and that's why. But dude, the production was shit. The fights were good. The fights delivered. And Bellator fucking showed out. Bellator won 5-1 on the main. Henan Fajera is gonna fight Francis now, which should be cool. Paul needs Torres to finish in the first. Oh, finish in the first. Oh, I got you, Paul. I thought you needed the round to finish, aka like start round 2. Yazmin to win, Rosas by sub, Zellhuber to win. All right. If Rosas gets that sub late, I'm okay with that. Def would have hopped in if I saw you was live. Good shit, man. Yo, but what time was that by you, bro? That was probably shit timing. 3 p.m. Oh no, I guess that was actually probably good. This is probably shit timing for you. Nah, I'm tripping. What time is it by you, bro? It's like 1 o'clock right now. Let me look that up. Time in Brisbane. Yeah, 1:40. And that was 7 hours ago. So it would have been early fucking morning for you, dude. But I appreciate it. Nah, I missed that. It wasn't advertised well. Yeah, I agree, Peter. Also, full disclosure, I didn't buy the fucking pay-per-view. And I had to go live like 10 minutes late because I was watching a stream and then it was just the prelim stream and it ended. It was on one of those like streaming sites, so I was like, oh, they'll switch it over. Nope. And then I'm clicking like 10 different links and they're all not switching over. And I was like, fuck, I might have to cancel this live stream. But I got it up just in time before the first fight. And then that fight ended in like 30 seconds. So we basically missed the first fight on the live stream. Kind of sucked. Only pick I got wrong was Impa. Oh, you picked Impa? That's crazy, bro, because like that fight was really close. So like you weren't that crazy thinking that. But like I would have thought that I would have been like Impa, bro. What? Arvo, big dog. I'm mad happy I cashed the over 2.5. At plus money for I had the over 2.5 on that shit too. If anyone took the Fortis parlay though, this is alive right now. Hughes and Moreno. Got like hair flying around, like fucking cat hair. I didn't really pay attention to that round, I'm gonna be honest, but we just need this one to go long. I don't really care to figure out who's winning, but they can tell us. Crowd-wise, I feel like they weren't crazy into it, so maybe Sam Hughes took that round? I don't know. How'd you guys score it at home? I'm gonna get a poll up for the next one too. I'll actually just do it for this fight, right? How do you spell this girl's name? Jauregui. All right, poll is out. I rushed it. I might have spelled shit wrong. No, it looks good. All right. Bro, believe me, Law, my Wi-Fi blew out at 6 a.m. this morning and I missed McKee and Romero. Was so glad to finally get it up. Dude, yeah, the McKee fight was over in a minute, so it was kind of like I'm sure a lot of people missed that, me included. Romero fight you didn't need to watch, dude. That was definitely the most boring fight of the day. I had the over 2.5 in it though. I was happy for it to be a boring fight. Yoel took it though. 46 years old, still fucking winning. Crazy. Paul, Yazmin outworked her, but pretty damn close. All right. My scoring criteria for this fight, I simply do not care. Easy Jasmine round there. Hit the big shots. All right. So the two of you in there that watched it think it was Yazmin. I'll take your word for it. Let's see. Tweet saying Yasmin's looking smooth. 10-9 Jauregui. Could be a long night for Hughes. 10-9 Jauregui. I trust Bronzesetter. I'll take his word for it. Hughes goes in for the body lock and just gets pieced up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, need Hughes to stay out of range. Keep this shit, keep it going long, you know? Next week's card is fucking trash. At least the main event is. I really haven't looked at the rest of the card. But Rosenstrike versus Gaziev. Gaziev? I don't know how you pronounce it. Back at the Apex. Ugh. This Mexico crowd is lit. It makes you fucking miss going on the road all the time. Paul's saying Hughes should keep throwing those calf kicks, but she's getting pieced up now. Yeah, dude. Anytime she gets within range, she gets pieced up. Just stay on the outside. You guys can feint all fight. I don't give a fuck. This could be the most boring fight of the night, and I wouldn't care. Imagine she knocks her out. They're like, but it was the most boring knockout we've ever seen. I'm like, God damn it. It was the most boring fight. And I still lost the bet. Nah, we ain't thinking like that. Over 1.5 just hit. I doubt anyone had the over 1.5. It was probably like minus 600. But yeah, maybe someone out there did. I did have a minus 700 on the first fight of the night. So, ooh, nice body lock. Ah, dude, she could have got that takedown. She let go of that shit immediately. She had her hands locked and everything. And Jauregui just ran away. Yeah, Cruz is even saying it. She just ran away. Ooh, nice inside leg kick. Hughes is tough, man. I wonder if her and Brandon Moreno were training together. Sounds funny, but they're roughly the same weight class in camp, fighting on the same card. I did have a Mexican favorites parlay. Is that still alive? Yeah, Rodriguez, Charez, Torres, Jauregui, Zellhuber, Rodriguez, Moreno. I left out Quinones and Aguilar because they were underdogs. I did a Mexican favorites. Just a little side dabble. Throw a little something at it. See if it sticks, you know? Yeah, Hughes's face is all fucked up. She's definitely bleeding. Her nose might be broken. But mentally she doesn't look phased by it at all. So I'm still feeling good about this over 2.5. It's not the type of cut that's gonna stop the fight. Even if her nose was broken, they wouldn't stop it. Ooh, she tries to go in again for a body lock. Jauregui gets a nice knee. Hughes did get a nice shot in on the break, but they're back at the center of the octagon. We got 10 seconds. And it looks like we are headed to round Trey. Trey? Uno, dos, trace. Trace. I took Italian in high school, okay? Trey. But we're in Mexico. We'll say trace. Either way, we're going into round 3 here. This bet's looking pretty good. Again, we still won't cash anything with this yet because it's just the first leg of our second parlay. We did already hit the first leg of a different parlay. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. You got to hit the first leg to hit the second leg. No pun intended. We're talking about a fight here. Same as round 1, 2-zip. I agree. I mean, I watched that fight a little closer. I didn't watch round 1 that close, but definitely give that to Jauregui. Safe saying you definitely lost the first. Second round was close. And he's usually like brutally honest in the corner. So take that for what it's worth. There's a chance Sam Hughes just won round 2, according to her coach. When I say it like that, it sounds biased. But again, Safe Sayed's usually really brutally honest to his fighters in the corner. So I kind of agree that maybe she won that round. Maybe. To me, that was a Jauregui round. But card has been so eventful, man. Why am I seeing so many split decisions this year? This the thing with fighting at elevation is you knew every fight was either going to be a quick finish or a decision. I can't explain it. It's either like I get you out of here right away before I fucking gas, or we're both gassed and neither of us have the power to fight. Honestly, the Ione Barcelos getting that third round finish was like the most surprising thing of the night. A third round finish at elevation is pretty impressive. If you guys watched that Moreno fight, they were so gassed by the third round, just the pace they were putting on, but they were still going, dude. It was can't even imagine. Like I run a lot and I can't even imagine fighting at fucking elevation. Like, oh, nice combo. And then she throws a spinning heel kick, but Hughes was so close to her that it like went around her. It was like, why are you throwing? That's like a shot you would throw when you're not in range to try and like get in range. She threw it when they were like a few inches apart. Hughes just fell to the ground there, but she's right back up. Need this to go another minute. Few people in the chat need Jauregui. I need Jauregui in the Mexican favorites parlay, so let's hope for that. Leg kick 16 to 22 for Jauregui, 16 to 25 for Hughes. So pretty much dead even on the leg kicks. Accuracy not dead even, but as far as total landed, dead even. Paul's saying Jauregui's stunting on her now. We are close to hitting this 2.5. They just put it up on the screen. Props to watch. Oh, that's the will the fight go the distance, not the over under, but all right. It looks like we are going to hit it. Let's fucking go. 2 for 2. And if you guys didn't already hear or you weren't here earlier, we went 5 of 6 on Bellator. So if we're going to add those together real quick, that's 7 of 8 so far. Feeling good about that. Also, are we at 420 subscribers yet? Someone's got to keep me posted on the live count of subscribers. I need to hit 420. I'll take a fucking I'll take a Keith Bong hit if we hit 420 subscribers tonight. And I'll show you how much Keith I put on it. I'll put a fat fucking card full, whatever I got here. What do I have? I got my wallet in my pocket. I'll find something. Peter saying, man, girl fights suck. I mean, you said it. I don't disagree. No, I should say that a lot of them I don't like to generalize like that. A fight, I don't like to judge going in, but I rarely am looking forward to one, I'll say that. But when you are, it's nice, right? You got like a Jessica Andrade fight. You're like, all right, this could be fun. Wei Li Zhang, I'll watch her fight. She's fun. That's pretty much where I draw the line. Anyone who's gonna finish it. Paul, we were at 413. All right, we got one. We are 7 away. 7. We're hitting 420 tonight, and I'll take the fattest Kiefer. Okay. For all the stoners out there. If there's any stoner watching, just subscribe because I'll take a fat bong hit in the end. Also hit the likes. If we get to a certain amount of likes, maybe how about if we get to 20 likes, I'll do it too. We're at 9 right now. And there's 17 people watching, bro. We could be at 17 easily. And maybe some of you watching aren't some of the ones who already liked it. So maybe we could just hit that 20 real quick. Just saying. Ball's in your fucking court. True, just 99.95% suck. Yeah, you're right, Harris. I almost called you Harris because that's your last name. You're right, Harris. Guess I wouldn't be wrong. But your name is Peter, I believe. So I'll go with that. All right, guys. That fight went the distance and it pretty much sucked. But we need Jauregui. Separate bet, but we need her. So let's hope we hit that. We did hit the actual bet over 2.5. Killing it as usual. 7 of 8 on the day. Okay, and that's all plus money bets when you parlay them and shit. Because obviously that minus 700 first fight was whatever. So if you guys are just joining, we have Torres Duncan parlayed with Rosas Tercios. I know you can't really tell that now, but the yellow is with the first fight of the night. And then the fight that just happened, Jauregui Hughes, is with the blue. So right now, Rosas Tercios, we need the over 2.5, and then we'll cash that first fight and that parlay at plus 106. If we get Zellhuber Prado to hit over 1.5, we'll cash that parlay. And then we obviously got the 2 singles later on. So hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Let's see the Keith big dog. I don't know if I can like show shit on screen, but I'll see what I can do for you, AJs. There's some for you. Throw that on the only gonna do it if we hit 420 subscribers or 20 likes. 20 likes, I'll take a Keith. 30 likes, I'll shotgun a beer. Over 420 subscribers, I'll shotgun 2 beers. I'm just gonna start bartering with you guys. You better start creating. If you guys want to see this, start creating burners and just subscribe and like and all that shit, and then we'll be right there. 3-0 Jauregui. Was it 30-27-3? I talked through it. I was fucking not listening. Was it actually a split decision? Or are you just joking? It does look beautiful. Australia needs to loosen up on the laws for Bud, not gonna lie. Yeah, not calling anyone out, so I won't say the name, but I have a family member who lives there who self-supplies, if you know what I mean. So I've never had that problem there. I mean, legally, obviously not, but like if you're in someone's house, it's cool. I think at least. Cops aren't showing up to their house. I'm in New York. It only became legal, I don't even remember at this point, 2-3 years ago. But I mean, I've been smoking weed since I was, 15 years old. And yeah, I never really had a problem with it except like driving in the car with like, and it smells and you get pulled over or something. Knock on wood, I haven't been pulled over in a while since it's been legal. So I don't know if that's still the case, but Paul's saying he'll shotgun with me. Let's fucking go, Paul. Just joking about the split decision, but the rest have been rough tonight. All right, yeah. All right, I thought you were joking. 6-legger for 16 units. Dos Santos, Ziem, Aguilar, Jauregui, Zellhuber, Ortega. All right, Andrew. I'm with you on. Oh, no, I'm not with you on that. I need Yair. Sorry, brother. But I'll root for Zellhuber, and maybe you cash out then, knowing better that Yair is going to take this. Just kidding. Yeah, you can get medical, bud, if you're a patient, but I don't want to go to the US and smoke some good shit and train. I feel you, bro. It's definitely better here. But again, I mean, my source there is probably not the best. But yeah, dude, it also varies by state. Like I'm in New York. There might be dispensaries open now. I don't it's still new in legality. But like when I'm on vacation, I was in Chicago, I was in Vegas, and it's legal in both those states. I mean, those are cities, but you know what I mean. The states that those cities are in. And the bud in Vegas, dude, was like so much better than the bud in New York. And like they give you the percentage of THC. So like the New York ones are like right around 30% for the highest ones, which is like really good. Vegas, you can get like 50%. It's fucking wild. To the point I'm like, yo, should I be smoking this? Because I'm gonna get my tolerance like all fucked up. I'm not gonna be able to get high now. What's Joe Rogan talking about? Michael Venom Page? They're showing a promo on him. Michael Venom Page probably would have been on the card, the PFL Bellator card today, if he hadn't signed with the UFC. Like, he was one of their biggest stars. If you guys are unfamiliar, him versus Kevin Holland, man. Ooh. So I've been saying this the whole time about that fight. If the same Kevin Holland that showed up to the Wonder Boy fight shows up, Michael Venom Page is going to win that fight pretty easily. Like if Kevin Holland thinks he can stand with Michael Venom Page, I'm not saying he's going to get knocked out, but he's going to lose the decision or get knocked out. If Kevin Holland's smart, he just wrestles him, tries to do whatever the fuck he can on the ground. Cause yeah. So that one's tough to bet on too. Might do like an over 1.5 on that. I don't know. As always, gotta wait and see the odds. Let's get the next fights ready. So yo, I know Rosas Jr. is like Mexican heritage, like his parents are Mexican, but he's American. I just don't want anyone to call me out when I throw up the lower here and you see the American flag on Rosas. Because I'm like, he acts so Mexican, and he's probably going to be like the favorite here crowd wise. But he's technically American, born in Cali or New Mexico. He's born in one and lives in the other. They're showing the main card for $299 right now. O'Malley Vera main event. Co-main Dustin Benoit Saint Denis. Middle bout Kevin Holland MVP. That JDM Gilbert Burns fight, and then Piotr Yan versus Song Yadong. That's really a fucking good card, dude. Everyone on that is a top 15 guy ranked except MVP, who is probably a top 15 guy. He's just not ranked because he's never fought in the UFC. All right, we got this motherfucker up next. I got to take a bong hit for getting that over 2.5 correct. Also, yo, what's good with the sub count? Are we still at 413? Because that's bullshit. Trying to get to 420. What's good with the like count? Oh, good call on the poll. Thank you, Andrew. What? Fight canceled due to Rosas Jr. illness? Dude, they just made an announcement. The fight is fucking canceled. Holy shit, we're moving right on to Zellhuber. So we cashed a minus 700 favorite because fucking they're going to void the Rosas Tercios fight. That sucks. I mean, it's money, but it's... Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Fuck. And I just updated that shit. Hold on. Due to an illness with Rosas. Damn, man. All right. On to the next one. At least this card will go a little quicker. I'm kind of into that. It's been a long day. A lot of fights today. Not complaining, but you know. It's a late card, too. 10 p.m. What is this? A fucking pay-per-view? No, it's a fight night in Mexico. Poll, Andrew, I'm going to get that in a second. Let me just do that now because I'm going to forget. I was in the middle of doing it, and then they announced that the fight was canceled, and it threw me all off. All right. New poll is up for now the next fight because apparently the Rosas Jr. fight is canceled. Well, that's great. No fucking way. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. We got to pour one out for fucking Rosas Jr. here. Yeah, Peter, I'm just going to let that sit there because that's funny as fuck. Rosas does look like he has many illnesses. Yeah. Oh man, that's such a bummer. Canceled. Canceled schmanceled. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass for me to figure out that unit now because it's not plus money. All right, yo, I'm taking a bong hit because Rosas Jr. is ill. And I'm not talking about like he's ill, like he's cool. I'm talking like he's fucking probably yakking, he's probably fucking shitting. He's definitely emptying his orifices to be graphic. Also, there's 22 people liking. How do we only have 10 likes? Yo, if you guys get 20 likes, I'm taking a Keith Bong hit. If you get me to 420 subscribers, I'm taking a Keith Bong hit. If you get me every 10 higher than that on subscribers or likes, I'll shotgun a beer. So if you just start making burners, I'll start doing shit. We're only at 10 likes though. You got to get to 20 just to hit the first thing. Come on. It's only 10 more. And we only need like 7 more subs to get to 420. Speaking of, cheers, victory bong hit. Shout out Jauregui Hughes going 2.5. I saw a lot of people early in the week saying that Prado was a dog in this fight. I don't know how you guys feel. Uh, I think the line has moved a lot since then. Let me pull it up. So Zellhuber, yeah, dude, he opened at minus. Well, he didn't open, but he was sitting early in the week at minus 225, and he's minus 330 now. So a lot of money coming in on Zellhuber. Prado was as low as plus 200. Now he's plus 270. So, yeah. Damn, was gonna live bet Tercios after round one. Not a bad bet. I mean, I like that fight to go long, and Tercios was gonna win by decision. And now that it didn't happen, we can say with fact that that would have hit. Ah, that sucks. I hate when a fight gets canceled. At least it wasn't like the best fight ever, you know? It was good. But so this dude went the distance, Prado, with Jamie Malarkey. Pretty sure it was on short notice because I don't know why the fuck Jamie Malarkey would have been put against Prado in his debut. Just seems like one of those fights that they like threw together last minute. And then he knocked out Atman Azaitar, which like it's pretty good win there. And let me see, Atman's the one that Frivola knocked out, right? Yeah. Yeah, dude, that guy was 13-0, Atman, and then Matt Frivola knocked him out. And I remember being like, holy shit. Like that was a huge win for Matt Frivola. That before the Drew Dober fight, that was probably his biggest win. And then Prado going into that fight, I probably faded Prado. So we know he's got the power. I've got the power. Oh, and if anyone bet the California parlay, which you could have, well, now it's just an Ortega single because Rosas Jr. was like, I'm out. Peace. So that was pretty shitty. The Fortis parlay died too with Sam Hughes. The Mexican favorites parlay that I did is still alive. I still need Zellhuber, Rodriguez, Moreno. And that was plus 1,220. So I hope that hits. It's a 7-legger. I think there was 9 Mexicans on the card, 2 underdogs, 7 favorites. Zellhuber coming out to the ill Mexican song. Like, I don't know what song this is, but it's fucking sick. Yeah. Something like that. If you guys aren't listening to it, I'll sing it for you. Mexico. belong here and I know it. That's what they just said. He belongs here and he knows it. I forget sometimes that you guys can't hear this, so I'm just like, maybe you're watching yourself. That's a good question. You guys probably watch yourself, right? And then just have me in the background or vice versa. I don't think there's anyone who's just like listening to me and not watching the fight. Maybe on a pay-per-view, but I wouldn't think anyone does that for these. Oh, Zellhuber by KO plus 225. Zellhuber by sub plus 550. Zellhuber by decision plus 150. So we just need the over 1.5. The over under was 2.5, but we took the alternate total rounds 1.5, which I felt was the safer bet. So we'll see how that goes. Peter asking, why is Jamal Hill so unlikable? Yeah, dude, I don't know. He even like on his contender series fight, I wasn't a big fan. Did you guys see that shit on like Twitter recently? He was going back and forth with Ben the Bane Davis, and Ben was like called him salty or something, and Jamal was like, I'm not fucking salty. You're like, and Ben was like, dude, you're kind of proving my point. Like, you can't get all pissed off at a rando on Twitter and be like, I'm not salty. Like, I would think if you're a professional fighter, you got to learn how to rub that shit off the shoulder. I don't know. I'm not a professional fighter yet. What? But yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping this starts slow. Tail of the tape right now. Damn, Prado's only 21. Zellhuber's only 24, which is still really young. But when I saw 21, I'm like, damn, he's even younger. 3-inch reach advantage and a fucking 8-inch reach advantage. I said reach both times, didn't I? 3-inch height advantage and an 8-inch reach advantage for Zellhuber. That's crazy. 8 inches. That's like some John Jones advantage. Yo, hit like on the fucking stream, guys. We only have 10. We can get to 20. Unless this doesn't update. No, I feel like it does. Prado's only 21, man. I can't get over that. I think Zellhuber's had some new tats since the last time we've seen him. Could be wrong. I don't remember this chess piece here. The compass. I kind of don't mind it. Need Luke Thomas's opinion on this. The true tattoo critiquer. Viva Mexico, cabrones. That's what that guy's flag said. Bro, I went to the Canelo fight in September, and every fucking ad was for his spiked tequila drink, which is called VMC, Viva Mexico Cabrones. And they kept playing this ad for it, and it's just him in the woods being like, Viva Mexico Cabrones. Anyways, it became my favorite shit. I was saying it all week. I was loving it. I forgot to start the clock, guys. It's okay, though. It just started. I'm a little behind. Let me speed it up. There we are. All right. Starting a little quicker than I would like it to, but they've slowed down now. Zellhuber is fucking rangy, man. He just threw a kick and like his knee hit the guy because of how like lanky he is. That was weird. Prado just rushed in, he got the range and then didn't throw anything. And like it was almost like he forgot what to do when he got there. Ooh, he just threw a head kick. Zellhuber blocked it, but still. Zellhuber throws a body kick. Prado with the left and then the overhand right. Didn't look like he hit either. Zellhuber was circling, but that makes me nervous, bro. You land that overhand right as he's circling away. If this gets out of round one, I'll feel good, you know? I mean, obviously, but like this round one makes me nervous. Oh, Zellhuber just landed a nice left. Prado closed the range, nice left to the body, and then follows it up with a left up high. They're in the clinch now. Prado trying to back him against the cage. Zellhuber's doing a good job keeping it in the middle. They split. The Mexico chance coming in. Where's King J at, yo? I need King J in the chat. This dude earlier, oh, maybe he's joining after this fight. He parlayed all the Bellator picks I had after the first two fights. So the last four fights, and then he parlayed it with the co-main and main tonight. And all those four hit on PFL Bellator, so maybe he'll join for the co-main. That dude always parlays all the picks. It's savage, but when it hits, it hits. Nixick in the corner of Zellhuber. I forgot he's an Extreme Couture guy. So Zellhuber probably, well, he's a lightweight, dude. He's huge. Take that back. I was going to say Zellhuber might train with like Strickland, but nah. Maybe Chris Curtis. I want this one to slow down a little bit, boys. Slow down. Peter's saying Prado's looking good. Yeah. I don't know if he's like, I still don't really give him this round, but you're right. He's, this looks like a very even fight. And given the odds, I was saying earlier in the week, I heard a lot of people saying they were high on Prado, but the odds wouldn't tell you that. The odds have gone away from him as the week's gone on. So maybe those people don't bet and they were just predicting. Who knows? Prado does look sharp though, and he looks powerful with every shot. It's like, oh fuck, this is gonna hurt. Zellhuber breaks the clinch. Back in the center of the octagon. I keep seeing Mark Goddard in like every shot, just sitting there watching. I'm sure he's doing some commission shit, but still, it's funny. Has he refed already tonight? Probably. Significant strikes, 26-22 in favor of Prado. Doesn't tell the whole story, but that's interesting. Just whiff big on an overhand right. Prado does look good, man. This is a close round. Brendan Fitzgerald just said the same thing. Pretty tight first round. All right, I'm feeling good. We're going into round two. We just need it to hit 2 minutes 30 seconds. Actually, we need it to hit 2 minutes 29 seconds. What happens if it hits 2:30? Is it a push? Might be. That would suck so bad, dude. Yo, can we get the likes up in this bitch? Have the thumbs up come up on the screen, baby. It never works when you want it to work. But if we get the likes up, I'll do a fucking Keef Bong hit and or shotgun a beer. Whichever the chat wants. Maybe I'll even ask you guys in the chat. I'll do a poll. By the way, everyone who voted, you guys had Zellhuber winning 83%. I'm ending that now because the fight is on. Round two, getting ready to start. Doing a promo for DC and Chael. That should be a fun show. They should have done that instead of fucking DCRC. That shit was trash, dude. I give Prado the round. He's backing up and landing more. I could see it. Who's gonna win, chat? What up, the Lagarda? The Lagardo. What's good, brother? Oh, you got Zell? You got Zell? I think it's close. Chat seems like a toss-up right now. Definitely a close fight. If it's 230, it's under, I would guess. Nah, because if you have under 2.5, that's equal to. Oh, fuck, dude. Zellhuber's laying it on him right now. Crowd's getting into it. I don't like when the crowd gets into it because then he gets all Zell's jab doing damage. Yeah, bro. Fuck. Prado doesn't look good right now. We need this to go another minute and a half. That might be the fight if it gets to round 3. That cut is tough. Yeah. We just need another minute. Zellhuber looks like he's going for broke at every time. Like, and especially with this cut now, you're like, oh, dude, he's desperate. He's going for it. But I think that's just how he fights. But yo, he doesn't look good right now. Zellhuber, thankfully, is like taking his foot off the gas and like being patient, which is helping us out. But I would say, regardless of round 1, I would not favor Prado right now. We just need him to last another 30 seconds. That's what she said. Oh, dude, Zellhuber lands a fucking nice knee in the clinch. And then he gets right out of range. We need that. I'm into that. Keep it slow, brother. 15 seconds. I actually also need Zellhuber for my Mexican favorites parlay, so I'm kind of rooting for him. But yo, we need 5 more seconds, and it's looking like we are going to hit it, baby. Let's go. 3 for 3. 8 of 9 on the day. That includes PFL Bellator. We went 5 of 6, and now we are 3 for 3 tonight. Probably would have been 4 for 4 if Rosas didn't fucking get sick like a little bitch boy, but you know, can't blame him, I guess. But yeah, that was nice. Plus 134, baby. I gotta upload this shit now. Back out of that. He just keeps hitting that eye. Yeah. Dude, that eye is fucked. Definitely can't see out of that shit. Spinning back fist from Prado. Who's Shin? Who are they talking about? They're saying someone's calf is fucked. Maybe it's Zellhuber? Prado's landing it? My shit won't update. Zellhuber better finish this now. Oh, Manich in the house. What up? My parlay lives on with the over 1.5. Let's go, brother. Dude has a tennis ball in his shin. Volkan, what's up, bro? Yo, Volkan, we're killing it so far. First of all, we were 5 of 6 on PFL Bellator earlier, and we are 3 for 3 tonight. I'll pull it up in a second in between rounds. You got Moreno over 3.5. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. Hold on. Due to the Rosas fight falling out, one of our parlays is now turned into a single. We hit it, but that kind of sucks. Let's go. I'll pull that for a second here. Yeah, so first fight of the night, fight does not go the distance. We had that parlayed with the Rosas Jr. fight, so it was plus 106. It's going to be minus something now, but either way, we're going to cash that because it's going to get voided. And then we had Jauregui Hughes parlayed with this fight right here, and that just hit plus 134. Co-main, we got Yair and over 1.5, and then we got Moreno and over 3.5. I gotta fix this clock quick. They're saying it's 1-1 right now, this fight. So that's pretty exciting. Manich, bro, I'm half watching and had no idea the Roses fight got canceled. Yeah, dude, I was kind of talking through it with this, and then they like just put up a tiny lower and it said Rosas out due to illness. I was like, fuck. That rarely happens that they cancel it during the card. Great to hear that. Keep it up. Thanks, Volcon. I got Yair Moreno parlay. You think it hits? Hell yeah, I think it hits, bro. That's my 2 bets too. I obviously got the overs in there as well, but I definitely think the money line's hitting. What's good, brother? Let's hit it. 5-5 today. I feel it. Hell yeah, dude. Me too. 2-0 Zellhuber you got? They're looking at the cut right now. What's up, OJs? Good, thanks. Hope y'all have a good day too. Thanks, Volcon. Corner advice, you don't need your eyes. They're going to let him fight on. It's Mexico. Win to get a new corner. All right, they're letting him back in there. You can already see the bruising on his face. They said his nose is broken, that eye's swollen shut, and you just see all this shit under. Here comes round 3. I'll update the lower. Oh, God. Start packing the bong because we hit this. Let me get the... Oh, nice front kick from Zellhuber. Ian O'Neill saying 2018 Zellhuber. He's lighting up Prado with straight punches and his left eye is closed. Chuck Mindenhall, what up, Chuck? Zellhuber put on a masterclass. Pat LaFontaine, that's a fucking hockey player. This is Daniel Zellhuber that we'd all been waiting to see. Tremendous round from Bronzesetter. Seems like everyone's big on Zellhuber. I mean, we knew round 2 was his. I mean, he's probably going to win this round or finish it here. So if you guys have Zellhuber, I would be feeling confident. I have him in that Mexican favorites parlay. Volcon asking, I had some NBA bets too. It hit. You follow NBA? Fuck yeah, I follow NBA. I'm a big Knicks fan. In fact, when I crack the beers open later, we'll be rocking that, you know. I did. DraftKings had a promo in my area for Jalen Brunson and Tatum to combine for 50 points. Did that hit? Because I threw down on that. And I threw down another same game parlay with some Knicks stat combos. It was like Achua, DiVincenzo, and Josh Hart, like, you know, points, assists, rebound combo parlay. I was looking at it at halftime. They were all about halfway there, so it was looking good, but I don't know if it hit. I'll check it after this fight, maybe. You had Minnesota and Orlando. They both won. I haven't looked at any of the games tonight, but significant strike 72-29 in favor of Zellhuber. Over 2.5 just hit. I was sweating the 1.5 there for a minute, so anyone who had the 2.5, good for you. That was plus money, I think, right? 2.5. I'm high. I know we're in the middle of a fight right now, and it's like rude almost to be like, I can't wait for the next fight, but I can't wait for the next fight. We just need yo, the Mexican have the Mexicans done a clean sweep on the main card? Yeah, right? Torres, Jauregui. Oh, well, yeah, well, Rosas is American technically. Zellhuber. And then they just need Yair and Moreno. That'll be interesting to see. Brunson and Tatum total over 50. That hit. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Noise. Dayron Soriano asking, Prado wins. I don't think so, man. Are you from Argentina? You big Prado guy? He might have won round 1, but he got his ass beat in round 2, and he's not winning round 3 right now. But there's still a minute left. He could pull it off. Prado's tough as fuck, man. I still can't believe Zellhuber's a lightweight. Checking the other channels. See you later, bro. Peace, Volcon. Thanks for hopping in. Yo, Dayron, I know you haven't been here for a minute. Hit the like and hit subscribe. We're trying to get to 420 subscribers, and we're trying to get to 20 likes. And then I'll do some crazy shit, dude. You don't even want to know, man. Just kidding. Nothing weird. Spinning back kick from Prado. He falls. Zellhuber points at the ground and then backs up, points at the ground. Zellhuber's a fucking fraud. I mean, I don't mean it like that. He won that fight and he's good. But don't point at the ground and then fucking take a step back immediately. Like, that's the opposite of what that means. I'm quick with the poll this time, though, guys. I was ready. Let me know who you guys think wins the co-main. Interested to see, because regardless of your bets, this is a pretty close fight. And I know a lot of people, despite his layoff, are big on Brian Ortega. So I'm interested. I think the layoff's a factor. I do think Yair could get caught. I would never be like, Brian doesn't have a chance, but obviously I'm feeling Yair if I took the bet. We'll get that one queued up. I'll throw up the bets again for you. If you're just joining, we are 3 for 3 so far. That middle fight got canceled there. We'll get new odds on whatever that paid because it was part of a parlay. So I don't know what it's going to pay now. But it's giving us something. Win's a win. It's ironic, though, because my whole thing is I only do plus money bets, which is true. But then I have this plus money parlay, and one leg gets voided, and now it turns into a minus 700 single. So, yeah. Don't know how that happened, but I mean, I do, but you know what I mean. 3-0 Zelly, I agree. Or 29. Yeah, either I'm fine with that. Unanimous decision for sure. You think the next two dogs are live? Ortega, I think, is. And I love Brandon Royval. I really do, but I don't know. Maybe I have a sour taste in my mouth from the Pantoja fight because I kind of thought I knew Pantoja was going to win, but I kind of thought that fight would be crazy and it was so slow that I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I want to hear this. 29-28, 29-28, 30-27. It's got to be Zellhuber. Yeah. That's fair. So 2 judges gave round 1 to Prado. So you got 250 on Ortega, so Yair's a lock. Why? Because you've been losing a lot, Peter? I see what you're trying to do there with the reverse psychology. Not reverse psychology, but, reverse your luck there. You should just ride with my bets, bro, and then you don't have to worry about losing any money. If anyone rode with me throughout the entire day today, how many fights have we had? 3 on this and 6 earlier, so we're at, I gotta do math, 8 and 9. 8 and 9 on bets today. It's pretty fucking good. Even if we lose these last two, I still did fucking great today. But we're not gonna. We're gonna hit them. We're gonna go 10 of 11. Viva Mexico! And then he starts talking in such like a gentle English voice. He didn't go down. Zellhuber was saying during media week that he or media day that he trains with Marab sometimes at Extreme Couture. And I'm just thinking about how funny it probably looks Marab taking down this fucking big ass dude. Peter saying needed you on the prelims. Bro, I didn't do too hot on the prelims though. But I couldn't go all day because I did my time 3 p.m. to 6 for Bellator. Then I would have had to go again at 7 for this. I needed that nice break there, you know. Viva Mexico, la cabrones! I wish I have a koozie for the Canelo's fucking seltzer, and it says Viva Mexico cabrones on it. I should have brought that out. Damn, that would have been perfect for the Mexican card. I had the Australian koozie last week for Volk and Whitaker. Should have done the fucking Mexican koozie tonight. Wouldn't have fit my beer though. It would only fit a seltzer, so maybe that's why. I basically have plus 250 odds for Ortega. What do you mean by that, Andrew? Because of your parlay? Oh yeah, because you have a 6-legger for 16 units. So you need Ortega. Yo, why don't you hedge with Yair? You should hedge on Yair and get a payout no matter what. And then you can be happy with us when Yair wins, you know. Manich, I need Ortega over 2.5 and Moreno over 4.5. Just the fights, Manich, or you need them to win and that? Like, do you need Ortega Rodriguez over 2.5, or you need Ortega to win and over 2.5? Oh, dude, Marab in the poncho, the Mexican poncho going, Viva Mexico! This is the best part. That was sick. That was so fucking funny. And win? Damn, Manich. All right, well, I'm with you on the Moreno, but I'm not with you on Ortega. Over 2.5 is going to be. I got so much cat hair flying around this room, dude. Over 2.5, and that would make me nervous too. It was probably a big payout, knowing you though. Andrew, I don't like hedging. Bookies just win more with a hedge. Yeah, but dude, if you're gonna win like $200 on your 6-legger, or you could drop 50 on Yair and win 100. It's like your net profit could be 150 or it could be 50 at that point. It's like you might as well just take the free money there. It's still a risk. Do I win 150 or do I win 50? But like at least you win no matter what, rather than lose your initial bet if it doesn't hit. All right, if it's not that much money, I understand, but it's like 2 to win 75. I was feeling frisky. You always are, Manich. You always got the crazy fucking parlays. Had in there with some Bellator stuff from earlier. True. Your Bellator one though died, right? Because you had over 1.5 in Bader. Did you do 2? Let me get the graphic up for this. Might have to change the clock location. No, we could leave it there. That looks fine. How are the votes coming in so far? Only 6 votes? Come on, there's 17 people watching it. The vote doesn't even cost yet. Like, I can understand, like, dude, I don't want to like this video. I don't need more shit coming up in my algorithm like this. I don't want to subscribe to this. I don't need this fucking annoying ass dude in my feed all the time. But the poll? The poll is not, just click it. There's 17 people. You can't click the fucking poll? I don't know. I think you may as well just not add the final leg if you're going to cash out hedge when it gets there. All right. I respect your logic, Andrew. That's quality logic. Like, you're so confident in that. Why are you gonna cash out? Why are you gonna second guess yourself now? Also, look at you. I mean, you've hit 5 of 6 so far, so it's not like, if you lost on the first fight or you lost fucking 5 of 5 so far, you'd be like, all right, maybe my intuition isn't there tonight. We're sitting on a commercial break right now. Let's see. Any parlays left? Oh, the Mexican favorite parlay is left. We just need Rodriguez and Moreno. Again, that was plus 1,220. It was the first Rodriguez, Chairez, Torres, Jauregui, Zellhuber, and now Yair and Brandon Moreno. And obviously, we need both of them to win for this anyway. So I'm cool with it. Let's get it. Ortega to win in the first 2 minutes, $21 Hail Mary. How do you even get a line like that? That's some Australian book right there. Win in first 2 minutes. I don't think I can get something like that. I like that kind of bet. I think I could get win in first minute, but not two. Get a whole extra minute. That's twice the odds. Oh, I gotta update. Oh, I already did that. Isn't that pleasant when you already done something you didn't think you did? But there's something else I need to do. What did I want to do? Oh, I might crack a beer for this. They just reminded me by showing the Bud Light logo. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, dude, the first main event was on Long Island. I was about to go to that shit. I was gonna buy tickets last minute, and I wasn't loving the prices. The prices were $100 for nosebleeds, and it wasn't that great of a card. Besides this main event right here, Ortega Rodriguez won, and me and my boy Gaff, who you've seen on the stream, we were like debating it like the day of, like, should we go? And we bailed. We were like, fuck it. We're both watching at home, and then the main event happens after 3 minutes or whatever. Ortega gets injured. We're both like, ah, dude, good thing we didn't go. If you've ever been to an event, it's not that great in person. Also, if you don't have good seats, so we were gonna pay for nosebleeds, not good seats. Also, like getting out of there after public transportation, LIRR, pain in the ass, just super crowded and shit. So it was a bullet dodged. All right, was happy with the choice. Oh, Jays, imagine Ortega tears his shit again in this fight, bro. Fuck that. I'd be fine with it if he does it after over 1.5. That's fucked up to say, but bro, we need to get to 420 subscribers so we can take a fucking Keith Fatty. Glad to be along with you, boss. Yo, you too, brother. Appreciate you. Us Aussies got to stick together. Also, I'm always drunk as fuck on your stream. All right, victory bong hit for the old Zellhuber over 1.5. Shout out. Royval decision plus 900. That's a stretch. I think Moreno decision isn't a bad bet. Let me pull up fucking DraftKings. Fuck this shit. Moreno by decision is, well, let's focus on the first fight, but Moreno decision is plus 140. Paul, just cashed in a decent amount with that last parlay hitting, so now I can do something a little silly. Let's go, Paul. What are you feeling? What's something a little silly? Do you have nothing on this? If you have nothing on these two fights, you got to follow your boy. I feel like you told me, but I forget everyone's fucking things and all this shit. Presidential election bets. I got on Trump at 325 and Michelle Obama 29. Bro, I'm definitely not betting on the election. I don't give a fuck about that shit. And that's fucked up because I live in America, but like I really don't care. T City over 2.5 rounds by submission, plus 850. The old same game parlay. All right, so you're riding with Corey then. Because Corey needs Ortega over 2.5 as well. You need the finish after, but still, plenty of time to do that. T City is walking out currently. Let me get this ready. Today is 11. Brian T City Ortega. Did you guys notice too? Tracy Cortez, his ex-girlfriend, was doing the fan Q&A. So she's there this week. Got to be awkward. Wonder who planned that. Like she's like Mexican American, like him. So like there was no need for her to be there. You already got like Alexa Grasso, Irene Aldana, Lupi Godinez was there. Like you already got the Mexican whooping out there repping. Derek in the house. Sup, man? What's up, Derek? How you doing, bro? We're getting ready for this fight to start. Yair versus Brian Ortega. Andrew, are they back together? I don't have like Instagram or anything, so you might know more than me. I didn't know they were back together. Is that news? Bro, I'm out of the celebrity fucking dating loop. If they're back together, that changes everything. I take it back. I take it all back. Brian Ortega. Why is this not loading? Let me get up the lower for this. My shit ain't loading, which is annoying. Can anyone confirm? Just a random rumor, so they're not back together. Whew. All right, thank God we cleared that up. Don't know where you saw it. All right. All right, Andrew, I think you're the one starting the rumor. No, I'm just kidding. I need to fix this shit. It will not update for me. Yair coming out to a super Mexican song. Love it. Derek, I don't know if I might be able to stay up for this fight. Come on, Derek, you got it, bro. What time is it where you're at? It's not too late. Maybe it is by you. I don't know. Oh, this is really annoying. I have a tweet scheduled to go out and I'm trying to update the time and it won't fucking load. And it's pissing me off. All right, we got 13 votes on the poll. Yeah, on the poll. I thought I said that wrong and I like stopped my wait, what did I say? Yeah, Derek, come on. It's 5 a.m. and Andrew's on for every stream. Except PFL or earlier. But I don't blame him. Yeah, Derek, come on. Are you on the East Coast, Derek? Or are you in the UK? You're somewhere far? Further east? I feel like those are the only real places that it would be too late. Like Europe, UK. You got work tomorrow. It's almost 12. Oh, so you're in my time zone. You're on the East Coast. You got work tomorrow? That sucks, bro. It's Sunday tomorrow. New York type shit. I'm in New York too, motherfucker. What part of New York? I gotta X out of this shit. Let's see what's up. UFC 303 is official for June 29th in Las Vegas. The promotion just announced. If anyone cares. Personally, I don't care. Oh, that's International Fight Week, actually. But we knew that. June 29th. McGregor fucking said that. Not that he's fighting on it, but he announced that date when he said he was going to be fighting. So we knew that shit. Bro, I can't get this tweet to update. Yo, Derek, you're on Long Island? I'm on Long Island too, bro. What's 40 minutes difference gonna make? He's right. Also, I see this one ending quick. Might have to crack a beer for this fight. I said I was gonna. Said I was gonna. I'm gonna. Tail of the tape. 31-year-old Yair, 33 Ortega. Yair's 3 inches taller, and he has a 2-inch reach advantage. Closing odds minus 140 Yair, plus 120 Brian Ortega. Oh, bro, this is 5 rounds. I think I knew that. Yeah, we knew that. Cheers. Shout out Knicks and Bud Light. Did the Knicks win? Probably not, right? Shout out Sachem. Paul. It'll probably be over in an hour unless they stop playing the music for 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I think the Moreno fight might go long, but it's exciting enough that you should stay up. Facts, Paul. Are you actually from Sachem, Derek? Did you go to Sachem, I should say? Jair Rodriguez. Yeah, you went to Sachem? Got Yair. Go, Luke. Let's go, Jake. Jake, what was your... Oh, Von Amsterdam. I was blanking on your name. That's wild. That is wild. Paul, were you just randomly saying that? Did Ashley go to Sachem? She must have. I feel like that's so random that you're bringing that up too. That's fucking wild. Unless it's her. I feel like her being that person, I don't know. All right, let's pull this shit up. Mark Goddard in the house. All right. They're boys, so let's hope that they take it easy on each other. I mean, they didn't the first time, but over 1.5 is my biggest fear right now. Not so much Yair losing. Round 1, here we go. Dude, she went to sleep 3 hours ago. Stop, Paul. That's so funny. I guess that makes sense. It's midnight. They're showing him jumping. Oh, he tripped. Ooh. They're showing a picture-in-picture right now of Ortega in his corner jumping up and down to get ready, and he fucking like it looked like his knee gave out or something. I don't know if Yair noticed it, but the broadcast just showed it. So I'd be a little like if I'm Yair, I'm going after that leg, dude. Even if you just try for a single, just kick it, whatever you can do. Make it uncomfortable. Goddard sucks. The most T City thing ever. It really is, dude. Who just said it earlier? Was it Andrew saying like, imagine he pops out his shoulder again? Like stop. Yair just dropped him. Oh my god, he drops him again. Ortega in on a single leg. Let's go of it. Yair with the whizzer. Ortega trying to take the back. Nope, back in the middle. Ortega was fucking rocked, dude. Knee to the body from Yair. Ortega's out on his feet, dude. Yair, take it easy on him. That's your boy. I feel like he is. Ortega's fucking rocked, dude. And there's so much time in this fight. They need to go to the ground if this is going to last. Front kick to the body. Oh, we get the body lock. Ah, but he gets out of it. I feel like they're talking to each other. Yo, Yair, let him be a fucking warrior, bro. Significant strikes 27-4 in favor of Yair. Yair fucking rocked him, dude. Oh my god. I can't believe that shit. I still can't get that fucking tweet out. This is 5 rounds? Yeah. I don't think it's going to go 5 rounds, but it is. Ortega, broken man, vaccine injured for sure. I mean, yeah, dude, he doesn't look great. Oh, Yair. Oh my god. Yair took him down and landed some nice shots. Ortega pulls him into his guard. But Yair's nice with the ground and pound, dude. This isn't. There's so much time in this round. If we had like 30 seconds left, I'd be like, maybe. And like Goddard's ready to stop it. Brendan Fitzgerald just got so hyped that Brian Ortega might pull out a triangle, but he didn't even like go for it. He just kind of pulled away. They're saying he has no fear in Ortega's guard because Ortega's a fucking zombie right now, dude. He's fucking rocked. Ooh, and Yair, very. I mean, maybe it's not dirty, but he's digging his head into him. Maybe they're talking, bro. I think they're talking to each other. I'm telling you, there's some friendly shit going on here. Like, bro, I have to finish you. And like Ortega's probably like, you can't sub me. You're not subbing me. And he's like, bro, I don't want to knock you out. Oh. Ortega's on Yair's back right now, but he's still in bottom. So like Yair could kind of just spin into full mount if he gets out of it. He's fighting the body triangle, fighting the legs. Oh, he's going for a calf slice. Oh, let's go of it. Both back to their feet. Ortega with the body lock on his back, though. Gets one hook in. All right, I'm feeling better about getting out of this round. Yair was like kind of being stupid about it, and I'm into that. Ooh, Ortega gets the takedown. Not a lot of time, though, which I'm into. He's in full mount. Looks like he might go for a head and arm, but nah, they're chilling. We're getting out of this round, bro. We're getting out of this round, boys. We're getting out of this. That got hairy. I mean, it ain't over yet, but that definitely got hairy. Going into round 2. I doubt this goes the distance, but I'll get those lowers ready in case. They're telling Ortega, don't blow your nose. Which we remember Donald Cerrone versus Tony Ferguson. Blew his nose in between rounds and all the blood fucking swelled up. So solid advice, but fuck, man. That fight almost ended, and I swear Yair did him a favor. I swear Yair was like, I'm gonna let you like get out of this. Anyone else think that? They're boys. I'm telling you. What a strange round, right, dude? Yair definitely won it. Yeah. All right, round 2 about to start. Let's get 2 minutes 30 seconds and Yair to finish him. Ortega is there, you feel? I think it was Yair doing him a favor. I think Yair plays it. I think he rocks him again here. He needs Goddard to step in for him. Yair wants to land one shot and have not Yair, and have Goddard get between them. He doesn't want to hurt his friend too bad, but he also like his only way to win is by KO. Clear 10-9 Rodriguez, says Adam Martin. $10-9 Rodriguez on the cusp of a 10-8. 10-8 Rodriguez, people are saying. Damn. I didn't think it was a 10-8 because he yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was a 10-8. Ortega in on a single leg. Yeah, you're fighting the hands. Ortega grabs the back. Yair goes to a knee, kind of fights it off. They're still in the clinch. Yair gets away. Back against the cage. Ortega goes in on a double leg. Ooh, he's got him in the air. Ooh, Yair goes for a guillotine. But I kind of feel it was just defending the takedown. He's holding on to it, though. I don't know if this is great for Yair, though, because A, he's just tiring himself out. I don't think he's got this. And B, he's going to have Ortega on top of him with 3.5 minutes in this round. So, not the best game plan. He's still holding on to the neck. Oh, he finally lets go of it. But, like, they're against the cage, which might help Yair. Because, like, Ortega might not be able to jump to full mount here, but not great. Also, this round now, assuming it could stay here the whole time, sways to Ortega. Oh, he's landing some nice shots, Ortega, from the top here. Little, like, short uppercuts from the top. It's interesting. Goes again for, like, head and arm. He, like, hugs. But Yair's privy to it. Doing a good job of defending it. Slaps the ears a little bit. All right, we just hit the over 1.5, so that's good. Now we just need Yair to get it done. At this point, I just kind of need him to survive this round because Ortega's got him in a bad position. I'm not like too worried, if I'm being honest. I don't know why. But I also know that Yair may never get up in the next 2 minutes, you know? May have to just play this round out on your back. He's trying to throw some hammer fists from the bottom. Ooh. Ooh, and they're vicious, man. Yair's got some of the best bottom strikes. He was doing that against Josh Emmett too. Remember Josh Emmett like immediately fucking had him in guard and he was just like rocking him from the bottom and shit. Like Ortega's landing some nice elbows now. Got to give Ortega credit for recovering after that round 1. Ooh. Yair's busted. Busted up. I don't know what happened there, but he looks fucked up. I don't know if it's Ortega's blood. I hope it's Ortega's blood. But there was like a nice pool of blood on Yair's face. And then when I say nice, I mean like not in a good way. Oh, they're saying it's under Yair's eye. So it is Yair's cut. We just need 20 seconds. Damn, more nice elbows from Ortega. All right. So this is, in my opinion, 19-19 right now. A round apiece. Definitely round one to Yair. Definitely round two to Ortega. The momentum you would say is probably in Ortega's favor, but I feel like as long as Yair doesn't get fucking taken down or anything, he could be good this round. I needed it to start slow, so I'm okay with that. Let's turn it up now. Sliced him open. Good fight. Fight of the night. 1-1. Pretty simple. Yeah. Yeah, that. Oh, dude, look at that cut, man. That shit is thick. That's going to be some stitches. It's right under the eye, and it's probably like an inch long, and it's wide, man. I love the random people in the crowd wearing like the Mexican masks, like the wrestling mask. What's that called? Like the Nacho Libre? Is that what it's actually called? That Jack Black movie? All right, I gotta update the lower, but otherwise, clock is good. All right, Ortega immediately runs in, gets the body lock there against the cage. This is not good for Yair. Live odds minus 195 for Ortega, plus 150 Yair. Also not good, but live odds don't mean shit. Oh, and he gets the trip. Ortega trying to jump to full mount. Damn, man, this isn't good for Yair, not gonna lie. Ortega should blast the double ASAP. Oh, dude. Oh, he just fucking subbed him. Dude. And he held it for way too long. And Mark Goddard got like pissed at him about it. Fuck, man. Damn. Bummer. Damn, and once that hit the over 1.5, I was feeling good about it. Ortega's in the crowd. Andrew saying, called it. You did call it, bro. I told you to hedge. You said, fuck that. Good shit, bro. You've been on a tear. Damn. Yeah. I forget, Paul and Corey, what you guys had. Did you have the over? Did you both have the over 2.5? Manich had Ortega over 2.5. Paul had T City over 2.5 sub. Damn, yeah. So you guys got fucked by like a minute. Unlucky. My one very other day that came up. Oh yeah, Peter, what'd you have? You had 250 on it or something, right? Let's look what you had. Ortega to win in first 2 minutes you had, right? And then you had 250 on Ortega. There you go. Good call, bro. And that's why I stayed away from this fight. I meant the sub I called. But not an easy road, yeah. A lot of people had Yair, Moreno, moneyline parlays. Yeah. Damn, let's fucking go Ortega, but I needed another 2 minutes there. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that sucks. Ah, bummer. All right, let's get rid of this. Add in the new one. If you are just joining us, Brian Ortega just subbed Yair Rodriguez, first of all. So that sucked. But we were 3 for 3. That middle fight was voided because Rosas Jr. is ill, apparently. But we did hit the Zellhuber and Jauregui over parlay, plus 134. Just lost on this one, but we're okay with that. And we got Brandon Moreno in over 3.5 in the next one. So let's fucking hope that he pulls it off. And I'm honestly worried about this one. I was feeling good about Yair when that hit the over 1.5. If you would have told me, yo, this fight definitely hits the over 1.5, who do you got, Yair or Ortega? I'd be like, Yair, definitely. So that's a bummer. I feel like Yair gave him the out in the first round. I'm telling you. There's something weird about that first round. Something real weird. Pulling this back up. Something real weird about that first round. Oh, here we go. Brian Ortega's ankle. He's like, Tracy, take me back. There it is. He's giving a whole religious. Shouting out his pastor. Oh, here we go. He's talking about the ankle thing or whatever. He said he rolled his ankle in that intro jumping thing. Dude, imagine the fucking feeling. He's translating for himself. He just pulled the mic away from Fabiano. But like, yo, all right. Do you guys want to see Ilya versus Brian Ortega now? Or do you want to see Volk versus Yair again? Attending Brazil? The poll, by the way, we had Yair winning. 30 votes. Good job, guys. We did it that time. Last poll is up. Main event. Who do you guys got? Raw Dog Royval or the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno? Coach Henner Gracie. They drilled you, bro? Chill. Remember when Henner Gracie and Brian Ortega were like the hottest thing on the block? Like I feel like everyone was so hyped on them in like Ortega's initial title rise. And then he got his ass kicked a few times and everyone's like, oh, they suck. And then remember they got into a fight and Henner like posted some public shit on Instagram. It was like, oh, did everything for this guy. Now here they are like hugging each other. Good times, guys. Good times. That was his first win in like 4 fucking years. I don't have a burner account. Wouldn't shock me, just saying. Also, I thought she was sleeping. A little questionable now. Oh, Poetan in the building. Another DC and Chael ad. All right, we get it. Chael was on the dude, PFL Bellator today. Chael was like play-by-play, and they pulled in John Jones at one. John Jones was there, and they pulled him in at one point, and it was so fucking awkward, like awkwardly funny. And John said, like right when the segment started, they like go live on him, and John's like, "I'm gonna have fun with this," like because Chael's always shitting on John. They kept it civil, but it was still you could tell Chael was like sweating, and he was like trying not to laugh at times. It was funny. Oh, another Bud Light ad. We're getting an ad for something here. Oh no, we're getting the thing. That kicks off a funky multi for me. Now I need Ngannou Joshua to go the distance. Gamrot over Dos Anjos. JDM over Burns. Gagey over Max. Over 15K. Damn, bro. That's a long one to wait for. That pays out all the way in April. I hate those long. Like I never do futures for that reason. I'm like, bro, I'm not waiting a fucking year. I woke up because Paul's being too rowdy. What, did you hijack his phone too? Now you're on his? Or did you log into his account when you were trying to get on your burner? No, just play it. Dude, I really like Brandon Moreno, but I need him to lose tonight. All I know is like Brandon's definitely gonna win. I got mad fucking likes on a tweet because Muhammad Mahayev said Brandon will definitely win this fight. And I said, yo, too many people have been saying that. It's definitely gonna be a draw. And I'm just saying, yo, draws plus 5,000. You heard it here first if it happens. Anytime someone guarantees something, it's going to get fucked up. Oh, I got to take a losing bonk hit for fucking. I got to pour one out for Brian Ortega, you know? And by pour one out, I mean blow one out, I guess. That sounds weird, though. Andrew saying Gaethje isn't a lock. I agree he's not a lock. I'm not gonna look at 300 until it's right around the corner, so plenty of time for shit to happen. But I agree with you first glance. I know Peter though has been harping that Gaethje's a lock, and Gaff when he was on the stream is a big Holloway guy, and they were going head to head over that. Closer than you think. Yeah, I agree. I like the over in that fight. They're also really good friends. I mean, if it tells you anything, though, we just saw a good friend fight that ended by finish. So maybe I'm the asshole, but I'm gonna pull up the main logo. Get what we need here. Brandon Moreno. So I would have thought Brandon Royval is like Mexican American. He might be. There's no info on where his parents are from. He's from Denver, born and raised. But you know, like Ortega and like Rosas Jr., I feel like he might be of Mexican descent. Could be totally wrong. Viva Mexico, cabrones. Cabron by Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's a good song. Max has more chance of dying than winning. You don't think Max can outpoint him? You could be right about too friendly, though. I think Gaethje didn't want to hurt Khabib. that's a funny. I think Gaethje didn't want to hurt Khabib. The too friendly thing comes from that PFL fight. I don't know if you guys are big on PFL. And I'm not talking about the card today. I'm talking about like a year ago. It was fuck. Was it Houshman Fio and someone else? Two like legit PFL guys. They were teamed up. It was actually this year. It was this PFL season, 2023. They were matched to fight each other. They were like known really good friends and training partners and all this shit. And they made them fight anyway, and it was like a sparring match. They barely did anything, and it was like a split decision. And like PFL then was like, "Yo, this was bullshit. You guys didn't even fight," and then disqualified both of them. And then Shane Burgos got put into the playoffs despite not having a win or not having enough points or whatever to get into the playoffs. So that's where all that stems from. Of anytime guys are friends, I'm like, yo, they're not gonna hurt each other. Like they're gonna just spar. Let's just spar, bro, and see like who, I don't know. Don't think he had a choice, to be honest. Max had zero chance of doing more damage. Points are on damage. Hit and don't get hit. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. How old is Justin Gaethje though? Is he like upwards of 34? He's 35. Oh, but Max is probably up. No, Max might be a little younger than that. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, Max is only 32. Max has years on him, like fighting years on his body, but age-wise, and if that's considered a title fight since it's BMF, technically the over 35 fighter should lose. Max is a live dog. Over 35 stat, calling it now. You're going to see Gaethje in the too old commercial. You don't think Max can handle those leg kicks? Yo, but Max is, yeah, he's good at switching stances and shit, though. Like, I feel like that's so weird. Paul Felder just said switch stances, talking about Royval. I think he'll be able to minimize them, but you're right, dude. Gaethje is just he's so vicious with his fucking, he's so relentless. That's the word, relentless. Like, I would not want to fight fucking Justin Gaethje. Also, the most exciting fighter in the UFC. Max gonna get hurt really bad. Will be his first KO. Mark my words. What do you mean his first KO? Oh, his first time getting KO'd. Gaethje going to break his legs and knock him out. You could be right. Depends if Max knocks Gaethje out first or not. Ooh, shit. If we switch up their nicknames, is it funnier? Brandon Raw Dog Moreno and Brandon the assassin baby Royval. Raw Dog is just funny for anyone. Raw Dog Royval, baby. We don't want him to win. I like him. I would take a split decision victory here. That way we can have all the anxiety the entire time. And Royval's stock won't drop too low, which I'm into because I like the guy. And yeah, that'd pretty much be what I'm trying to get out of this. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm gonna crack another beer now for the main event. Drinking that fine Bud Light. Did the Knicks win? Someone tell me, can the Knicks win? Luke, walk me through Dustin's next opponent. Honestly, don't know much about him. So Benoit Saint Denis, Paul. So Matt Frivola, Long Island's own, Huntington's own, lives around the corner from me. He fought him last time. I think it was at MSG, and got head kick KO'd real quick. And not saying that's what like opened my eyes to him, but I was like, I feel like that's what opened a lot of people's eyes to him. Before that, he finished Thiago Moises. Also, kind of a big win. Thiago has been on a slide, not that crazy. Before that, he subbed Ishmael Bonfim. The Bonfim brothers, everyone was super high on. So that was a big deal. TKO'd Gabriel Miranda before that. Okay, eh. And then before that, sub Nicholas Stoltz. He lost his UFC debut to Elizu Zaleski dos Santos, which at the time was on like an 8-fight win streak. Zaleski dos Santos. But Benoit Saint Denis was in the French army, and his nickname's like the God of War, dude. And he was like a black belt in all this shit in the army. And I don't know. I just think he's like one of those people who's like literally trained to be a killer his whole life. And he finishes. I gotta look at like what his record is. Yeah. 13-1, Paul. 13-1-1, one no contest. But all of his wins by finish. 4 knockouts, 9 submissions. Really good on the ground, but we just saw him head kick KO Frivola. So it's like, fuck, dude, he's good on the feet too. He's a killer, and Dustin's old, and I haven't looked at the odds. I'll cross that bridge when we get there, but I'd probably just take whoever the underdog was in that fight, honestly, or I'd take Benoit by finish. Is it 5 rounds? I know it's co-main, but I think it might be 5 rounds. Nick's lost. Fuck. I'll cover the logo when I drink it. Sheesh, not liking the sounds of that from my boy. Yeah, dude, it's not a great fight for Dustin. If I don't want to get too into it, actually. This is about to start, but damn, yo, Brandon Moreno's only 30. Royval 31. I know that's only a year, but I just thought Brandon Moreno was a little older than that. 2-inch height advantage to Royval, but a 2-inch reach advantage to Moreno. But yeah, Paul, it's not a great fight for Dustin. And Dustin took it and then like immediately, not immediately, but like a few weeks later was like, "Oh, the fight's off." Oh, I got the thumbs up. And they were like, "What do you mean the fight's off and shit?" And I think Dustin was like regretting it. And then the UFC was like, "Yo, we'll pay you big. Sign on the fucking dotted line." So, not a good one for Dustin. Moreno by KO. I'll take it as long as it's in late in round 4 or round 5. Because we got this. Oh. Did we get to 420 subs yet? Oh, I never took my losing blanket. I'm going to take that now. I saw it sitting there packed, and I was like, oh, it's probably me. Right as I blew that out, Bruce was saying, it's time. So I was like, yeah, man, it's time. Royval decision. I like Royval. I said that, so I wouldn't be upset if he won, but I would be upset for my bets if he won. And for anyone who tailed my bets. Plus 240, though. Live dog. Andrew, was it you who said earlier that Ortega and Moreno are live dogs? Someone said that. My apologies if it was someone else, but whoever said that was right about Ortega, so they could definitely be right about that about Royval. Moreno doing a little like swag walk. It's not quite the McGregor walk, but it's like a little like a schoolboy version of it, like a little skip. It's weird. Against each other again. God damn it, Andrew. And you've been on a tear, so I'm not feeling good about my odds here. No, would really be a bummer though is Moreno under 3.5. Because then no one's winning shit. Well, that's not true. Someone might need Moreno to win something, but I wonder what our record is when we're opposing. Yo, you got to start keeping track of it. Or just start sending me your picks. You know? As long as you get them to me before Saturday, and I could keep, because I'm tracking all my picks on a spreadsheet anyway, so I could easily just add yours in there. Moreno by sub. Okay, Paul. Royval has got some subs of his own. I don't know. Do you need it in any over or under or anything? You're just taking it straight up. Also, what's the odds on that? It's probably big. See if I can still see them. Yeah, I don't have them anymore because the fight's live. Round 1, ladies and gents. And if we're looking at the poll, 71% of you picked Brandon Moreno to win. 28% picked Raw Dog Royval. Did you guys pick it just because I wrote Raw Dog, or did you pick it because you think he's going to win? Honest question. Paul plus 550 on Moreno by sub. Okay. Good odds. Royval controlling the center of the octagon. Moreno's just circling around the outside. Nothing much has happened. They threw a kick at the same time. Even Herb Dean just clapped and said, "Come on, like do something. Let's engage," he said. I like this. Started slow, baby. Ooh. Didn't mean to bump the mic there. Started slow, though. Oh, Royval threw a kick and slipped. Overhand left from Moreno. This is it's really been nothing, guys. Nothing's happened. Weird fight for two really exciting fighters. Not what I was expecting. But again, I have the over 3.5. I'll take it. Working out in my favor. They're talking about someone's leg being hurt? Moreno round 2 or 3 KO. I'm into that. You got that pre-fight, Peter, or you just took that now? Because I would say pre-fight, I'm more into that. Right now, I'm not so into that. Royval's left leg, they're saying. Thank you, Paul. I keep talking over them, so it's hard to always hear what they're saying. I still want to hear them, though. One of the PFL fights today, I had no audio, and I was like questioning a lot of things. Like, what was that? Did that happen? Like, definitely a lot easier when you have audio. Moreno, nice body kick, and then an overhand left. But Royval is honestly, I kind of give Royval this round so far. I got a new poll in the chat because I'm curious after that Brian Ortega win. Who's next for Ilia Topuria? Volk, Brian Ortega, or someone else? Because going into that fight, I would have said Yair. If Yair wins, he's next for Ilia. But now that Ortega won, I don't feel the same way. I'm curious how you guys feel. Like, does Ortega really deserve a third title shot when he's gotten dominated in two, and he just wins like one fight between each title shot and gets right back? I don't know. All right. A very lackluster round one, honestly. Not much happening. I kind of would give it to Royval. How do you guys feel? I think it was close enough that it could go, like, again, not going to surprise me how they judge it, but there we go. Safe Sayud in Moreno's corner, always honest to his fighter. He said Royval won the round. So I'll take his word for it because he's telling his fighter that he lost. So coin toss, neither deserve it. Yeah, dude, it was a pretty boring round. He did just say, "You're doing beautiful. Everything looks good." It depends what their game plan is, but I don't know if I agree with that statement, bro. You weren't doing anything that great. Honestly, I would give that a 10-10, Andrew. I agree, dude. They never do 10-10 rounds, but if they did. Oh, it's Moreno's foot. Oh, that's what it is, yo. His foot is hurting him to throw it, I guess. I don't know. He threw it right away. He looks okay. Let's see what the live odds are. Live odds minus 298 Moreno, plus 220 Royval. So the live odds would indicate that Royval won round one, but it's still definitely favoring Moreno. Aaron Broadcenter is scoring at 10-9 Moreno. Ryan Frederick as well, 10-9 Moreno, and Paul Fontaine as well. Right as I say that, Moreno lands a nice right hand. It looked like he rocked Royval. Everyone on the tweets, maybe the production chose to do that. All four fucking tweets said 10-9 Moreno. I think it was a little closer than that. You couldn't have got anyone who scored it for Royval. Both back in the center. This round has been a little more eventful, but as I say that, like the first minute was eventful, and now it's kind of they're back in the center. Oh, Moreno just threw a big left hook, but he whiffed on it. Big overhand left that he whiffed on too. Moreno landed a big shot. Ooh, quick right from Moreno. That was nice. If you guys remember their first fight, it also ended by freak injury. Fuck. Oh, they actually probably showed it in the promo. I was talking to it. But he dislocated his arm, Royval. Oh. Moreno literally just ducking, throwing overhands. It looks sloppy, but they're landing. Oh, he went in on a single, gave up on it. I will say Royval looks great as far as elevation. I know he's from Denver and shit, grew up. So like he's used to it, but he wasn't lying. He was like, I didn't get prepared for the elevation at all. I live at elevation. Different elevations, by the way, by like a couple thousand feet. Ooh, ooh. Nice, like four-piece combo from Moreno. All heavy shots landed. This for sure is a Moreno round so far. Let's see how his shit it holds up. I know he trains in Tijuana. That's not Mexico City. I don't know what the elevation is in Tijuana, but is it like living in Denver? I'm not sure. Nice inside leg kick. Ooh, nice knee from Royval. Hit him right in the chest. Ooh, he landed it again. It's awkward knee to the chest. It's with his back leg. Oh my god, third time he lands it. Dude. Oh, and right as I say that, Moreno gets a single leg, gets him to the ground. He's in Royval's guard. Not the best place to be. Royval is active on the ground. Look at him spinning around. He's doing all this shit. Moreno's like eating his ass. Oh, going for the armbar. Oh, Moreno landing shot from the top. Royval. Look at how flexible this motherfucker is. He's trying to like pull a triangle while Moreno's arm is in there. What is that? Oh, now he goes for an omoplata. Oh, transitions to an armbar. Oh, they're back on their feet. That was sick, dude. That was some sick fucking grappling. Holy shit. God damn. That makes me want to like go to jiu-jitsu class right now. That was fucking sick. Definitely a Moreno round though. Everyone on Twitter for the first round was saying it was a Moreno round, so it could be 2-0 Moreno, it could be 1-1. That first round was really weird. That second round, definitely Moreno. Mark Montoya on the corner. I'm trying to listen. Left hand off the draw. Safe say you'd saying you won that round. It's going to be close. You're picking them apart. You're landing bigger shots. All right, here we go. Overhand right on the replay. Oof. From Moreno. Montoya was saying he's going looping lefts, looping rights, and he's right. He's just throwing these giant overhands. Pantoja in the audience. Will he fight the winner? Fuck, I forgot the clock. I'll get it on like 4:50. All right, we're good. Snuck a live plus 300 over, 0.25 unit on Royval. Sub might be there. I'm with you. We need this to go another 7 minutes. Something like that. And then we need Moreno to win. He's at worst. This is a 1-1 fight right now. At best, 2-0 Moreno. Round 3, not much has happened. Royval just throws that left kick again, which is important because that was that hurt foot earlier in the fight. Throws the knee. Ooh, and Moreno timed it perfectly. Got the single leg, gets him to the ground. Looks like he might try and jump a guillotine. No, going for the back. Ooh, Royval right back to his feet. Moreno has the body lock, though, against the cage. He's on the back with the body lock. Oh, Royval does a great job of fighting the hands. Separate. They're back in the center of the octagon. Wow. Royval is fucking nice, dude. Not saying he's winning or gonna win, but like he's really good. Pantoja neutralized him, but he probably beats everyone outside of the top 3, you know? Oh, we got a low blow here. Let me stop the clock. 2:49 is at. Let's see it. Let's see it. Ooh. It was like the ball of his ankle. Like it was like a kick from the side, and you can tell the ball of the ankle hit Moreno in the cup. So that sucks. He looks to be ready to go though. And all right, we back. I didn't realize the KO on the record was a freak accident. Royval looks better in my opinion. Yeah, dude, it was that's what actually Royval was arguing that all week. He's like, I hate that everyone keeps saying I got knocked out by Moreno because it was a fucking I dislocated my arm. Like it was definitely a fluke scenario there. But I honestly just compared them both against Pantoja. That's where I got the who wins this fight. I'm like, Moreno lost by split decision. He looked pretty good. Granted, he's lost to Pantoja like 3 times, if you include Tough and UFC. But Royval lost by unanimous decision. Really didn't look good, man. And I was like, I don't know. They're saying they're thinking Moreno's saving his energy. I honestly think Royval's just more acclimated to the elevation, living in Denver. Oh, Moreno gets a takedown again. Right back to the feet. Royval goes for a spinning back fist, and Moreno takes the back. Drags him to the fence. Ooh, tries a standing elbow. Royval lands a couple shots on the break. They're back at the center of the octagon. I bet the KO because odds look crazy, but now they make sense. Damn, lol. They're even on significant strikes. I'm not going to do that math, but Brendan Fitzgerald just said that, so I'll take his word for it. We needed to go this round and another 2.5 after that, so I'm fine with this. If Moreno could, it's a close round again. I'm going to favor Moreno. Got a couple takedowns. Ooh, as I say that, Royval was shot, but he didn't get it. Leg kicks, 88%, 14 of 16 for Moreno, 7 of 15, 47% for Royval. So that's a big difference. Moreno lands another there. Nice combo right at the end from Royval. See, Fitzgerald just said that was a big one for Royval, big round. What do you guys think? I gave that to Moreno, I think. Oh, Montoya just told Royval he won that round. He's also an honest coach. Up to 415 subscribers, getting close. Yo, 5 more subs, baby, and I'll fucking take a Keith Bong hit, and we'll chill on that. And 20 likes. Can you give me 8 more likes? There's 13 of you watching, and there's only 12 likes. At least one of you guaranteed hasn't liked it. Probably more than that, but at least one of you. Just hit it. Hit the fucking like, bro. 2-1 Moreno. I agree, Paul. 1-1 plus the first round for me. So, because Andrew, you're scoring at 10-10 in the first round and then 1 round apiece. I get what you're saying. I doubt they scored at 10-10, but I understand your scoring. I'm with Paul though, 2-1. And I guess I'm giving round 1 to Royval. Ooh, nice overhand left from Moreno. Royval does have a crazy pace right now, which could be the factor. Ooh, nice kick from Moreno. It's confusing. They're both Brandon. I would keep wanting to say. Moreno definitely more fatigued, not tired, more fatigued, but also landing the more significant strikes. It's 29-28 after 3, says Sean Sheehan. He doesn't say who, but we can assume he means Moreno. Ian O'Neill saying 29-28 Moreno. Ooh. Oh, we got like a whizzer, and he tried to, Moreno that is, tried to take down Royval. Royval almost landed on top of him in full mount. They get back to the feet. Oh, he throws a knee. Moreno overhand right. Moreno just keeps landing that fucking lead leg low kick on the outside. He's not going the inside leg kick. He's going that outside leg kick. Oh, every combination just finishes it off. Dead leg, fucking calf, thigh, doesn't matter. That's to slow Moreno down, obviously, and he'll have no power. But when you look at them like hands wise, it looks like Moreno Royval's throwing more, and he is, but I don't know how much he's landing. That's so weird, dude. Every time I say something, they fucking say it. Brendan Fitzgerald just said he's throwing 250 strikes, but only landing at something percent, 25%. Dude, but he gets a double leg right here on Moreno. Jumps to full mount. All right, we got the over 3.5 rounds, but this doesn't look good for our boy right here. Moreno's got to get up, and he does. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm going to hit the hay. I'll tune in next time. All right, Derek. Shout out Sachem. Yeah, this is Royval's round right now. A lot of damage done from Moreno, but I don't know. This isn't like one judging, man. He's not getting judged on how many fucking on the entirety of the fight. He's getting judged round by round. So round by round, I have a 2-1 Moreno right now, and this fourth round is looking like a Royval round. It's going to be even if it stays this way. Still got a minute and a half. We'll see what happens. They're back in the center. They're both looking a little more tired now. Royval definitely looking better though. Fresher, I'll say. Nice 1-1-2 from Royval. Ooh, and a fucking like 4-piece body combo from Moreno there. It does it again. Significant strikes 32-21 in favor of Royval in round 4. But we knew that. He's definitely winning this round. Moreno needs to do something big here to steal it. He's going to the body. The last 3 combos have been to the body. Landing that leg kick still. They were running around like away from each other, and they almost like Herb Dean was getting in the way. They were running right into him. Royval throws a head kick, but it was blocked. Let's see if Moreno can do something. No, he's not even trying. He's saving his energy. I think it's 2-2. What is everyone else thinking? I got it fucking 47. No, 30. I got to do math now. 38, 37, 37? Or 38, 38? 38, 38. Yes. That's the number, baby. Shout out to the Knicks and Bud Light. Sponsor me, Bud Light. Oh, here we go. Safe in the corner. I know you got the fucking cardio. Now you need to fucking push it. We lost that round. Being this with this corner, as always. 2-2. You want your fucking belt back? That's what he just said to Moreno. 2-2. Looked like Moreno was conserving energy there. I agree. 2.5 to 1.5, Royval. I'm scoring at 10-10. Fuck it, round one. I got you. Oh, I got to change the lower. I think, yeah, this round is winner take all. And it is started. I'm ready to crack another fucking brewski. Looks tired, man. That's my only concern. I think he's got to wrestle too. Lands an overhand right there, which is cool. Gets a body lock here. Let's go. Tried to get the trip. Couldn't get it. But he pulls Royval to the cage. Moreno has the right idea here with the wrestling. Definitely the move. Let's see the live odds. Live odds plus 120 Moreno, so he's an underdog. Minus 150 Royval. That's not good. We'll see what happens, but first glance, not great. Not great. Not much going on here. They keep reversing position against the cage. Herb's telling him to work. He could separate them. I think Moreno might be resting for a couple minutes. Let Herb separate him, and then yeah, here we go. Herb just separated him. Now you got 3 minutes to fucking give it your all. 3.5, I guess. Oh, heavy overhand from Moreno. He keeps throwing the same combos, though, I gotta say. Like, they were working in round one, round two. They kind of stopped working in round three. They definitely weren't working in round four. Like, why are you throwing them in round five? You got to have a couple game plans, I feel like. You know? Plan A, plan B, plan C. Once they figure out A, you go to B. Then switch it back up to A, maybe. Maybe that's what he's going for. Oh, see that over? It's the looping overhand and then that outside lead left outside lead kick. Lead outside left kicks. I don't know. I'm butchering my words there, but you know what I mean. That's been the combo all night, and he's having the most success with that. This is a close round. Still a lot of time. Significant strikes. 83 of 176 from Moreno, 47%. 116 of 411 for Royval. 411 strikes thrown. He's going to set the record for fucking, at least in a flyweight fight for sure. What's the most strikes thrown in a fight, dude? I would think breaking 500 has got to be the record or close to it. Oh, Moreno gets the body lock again. Rushes him to the cage. Royval fighting the hands. Herb, you need to chill. He's saying, let's work. He just got there. Let him fucking do it, dude. If Herb breaks this up, he's fucking butchering this. He's working for it. Give him a fucking second. Herb, that was ridiculous. That was bad bad reffing. I don't care what happens in this fight. I don't care if Moreno wins, Royval wins. That was fucked up. Nice combo from Royval too. That's a crazy break. I agree, Paul. That was bullshit. Ooh, Moreno lands an elbow of his own. They're just trading combos. It's like Royval throws a 5-piece. Moreno throws a 5-piece. Oh, nice body lock from Moreno. Come on. Again, rushes him to the cage. It was definitely plus money to hit the over 4.5, by the way. I hope someone had that out there. That would have been a good bet. Moreno, get this fucking takedown. Secure this round. You got 15 seconds. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, they're both trading. Head down, just trading. Fuck, man. I don't know who won that. Ugh. What do you guys think? Round 5, I think I got it. If I'm going by my scoring, I think it's 3-2 Moreno. Dude, that's the closest fight in a while. Also, can you fuckers who have been on here, Paul, I know you were on, Andrew, I know you were on. I said everyone was guaranteeing Brandon would win. It's going to be a draw because everyone guaranteed it. If it's a fucking draw, I told you heard it from me. Better be Moreno UD, though. 48-47. We're in Mexico, too. Come on. Andrew, do you actually think it was 3-4-5 Royval? Just so much volume and more Moreno wasn't doing damage. I feel like 5 was Moreno. I guess 3-4 would be no, because I had one Moreno. I had 2-3. I had 1 Royval, 2-3 Moreno, 4 Royval, 5 Moreno. So 1-2-3-5 Moreno I had. Gonna get that home cooking, probably split decision. I hope we get that home cooking. I gotta get ready to update this fucking sheet. If we lose it, I'm leaving it as is. Nah, that's bad juju. I don't want to update it before we know. Significant strikes 128-99 in favor of Royval. Fuck. They took the graphic off. Close fight, man. Close fucking fight. People are giving Moreno a round 1 in their cards, though. But that even is more in my favor, then, if it's scoring my way. These are the little pillow fists Max Holloway could have had a chance against. Even though it's easily 50-50. Yeah, it could go either way. But, yo, I think it's... I had 2-3-5 scoring it live. And I know a lot of people had Moreno round 1. I gave round 1 to Royval, though. So, maybe they... I don't know. We're getting it right now. Split. 48-47 Royval. 49-46 Moreno. 48-47. Fuck, Royval. Ah, fuck, man. That sucks. That was at least exciting to wait and see how that was going to go down. Brandon Raw Dog. I like him, so I'm okay with that. No, I'm not. I hate myself. Bummer, guys. Total bummer. Gotta get the thing ready. All right, so who won on that? Andrew, you won on that, right? Who else had what? He is Mexican American. 49 or 49-46 is mental, but yo, that's what it's not that crazy because I had 2-3-5, which is 48-47, but you just said yourself everyone was scoring round one, which I didn't have for Moreno. So if that guy scored round one Moreno and then also had 2-3-5, there's your 4 rounds to 1. Damn, wanted the robbery. I guess it is mental in the sense, though, that the loser got a 49-46. The two dogs were live, very live. You're right. You called that. Oh, Royval calling out Pantoja. Let's run that shit back, motherfucker. Pull up the bets for y'all. Royval trying to like put out a promo here. I'm into it. Yeah, I thought 3 and 4 were Royval for sure. These guys like watching the girl fights, cut the division. That's why. Good for Raw Dog, man. Not sure what robbery would do for him. Oh, man. All right. Let's recap. Let me get this bullshit out of here. Where are we at? This bullshit. All right. Whew. So the first fight of the night, guys, we had Manuel Torres taking on Chris Duncan. Okay? What the fuck happened in that fight? I'm drinking now. I'm trying to remember. I'm stoned. Manuel Torres knocked him the fuck out. That's what happened, right? Or did he sub him? God, I feel like an idiot now. Let's look. He subbed him. Rear naked choke. Duh. Minute 46 into the fight. You don't have to watch, Peter. It's funny. Yeah, dude. So Manuel Torres sub Chris Duncan. We had fight does not go the distance, which turned out to be a great bet. It was minus 700. I mean, it should have been a great bet. We had that parlayed with Raul Rosas Jr. and Ricky Tercios to go over 2.5, and that was plus 106. Unfortunately, Rosas Jr. got injured. I don't know what the fuck happened, or not injured. He got sick. He got an illness. So I don't know what happened. That fight's off. So we're just going to get the single payout on minus 700, whatever the fuck that is. Okay. Next, we had Yazmin Jauregui, and Sam Hughes to go over 2.5. We parlayed that with Daniel Zellhuber and Francisco Prado to go over 1.5. That was a nice plus 134. Cash that shit. Yair Ortega. We had the over 1.5, but we also had Yair. Ortega pulled the upset, come from behind victory there. Yair looked good in round one, man. I think he could have finished it, but that wouldn't have hit the bet. So not mad either way. He did not look good as soon as it hit the over 1.5. So that bet kind of had no shot at that point. Moreno Royval could have gone either way. That was kind of a heartbreaker for me. Fuck, man. We were so close to hitting that plus 140. If we had just taken the over 4.5 or even just fight goes to a decision, we probably could have got plus money on that too. Which hindsight, Peter saying, I still watch, just want more lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavy, heavyweights first. These midgets take the place off normal size fighters in the promotion. 15 units for the night. Damn, Andrew. Congrats, brother. I got to do the math and see what we got, but we were up on Bellator. We're either going to break even on this or maybe be up. It's hard. I don't know now because the parlay turned into a single, but we'll see. Either way, overall had an up night, I would assume. Had a great time watching with you guys. I hope to be on next Saturday. I don't know for a fact if I will be. I'll keep y'all posted. I'll post something on YouTube this week. Obviously, I'll post the bets, but I'll post something this week and let you know if I'll be on this Saturday. But if not, everyone, enjoy the fights. Thanks again for joining. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see everybody next time. Peace, guys.